Let's play a little game. We can still talk, but let's play a game at the same time. Let's play some Gene Machine today. Where's the game window?
Yeah, kitty, kitty, kitty. Oi, come here.
This game's cool.
Ow, somebody grab him.
This game's really cool. This is the intro to the game. We're gonna play all of this company's games because this one and the previous one we played were definitely worth streaming. This game is hilarious. It's a parody of Victorian era Britain? Crap. Oh, did I happen to load the right one? The way this works is okay. The save and load system doesn't work so well.
What's up?
Shane, thank you so much for this 14 months in a row. Thank you for supporting the stream. It helps a lot. Talking and gaming, that's why I come here. I'm the complete package. Complete package, you're looking at him. You're looking at the complete package right here. This guy right here, talking and gaming at the same time. Slam dunk, right? Thank you, Shane. Thank you very much. You got a chair that makes you get good posture. I'm gonna get a new chair, but I don't know if the chair would help because I don't lean back unless does the chair go up where you're on your back and hold you up? I'm gonna try to get a chair like that. I know which one I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get a Secret Labs chair, or I think it's called. It has good ratings. I'm gonna just get it. You need some vaporize. The intro was cool, Dino. Sorry, I skipped the rest of it. Did you want to see it? There's a man experimenting on cats, and he's trying to take over the world, and we are trying to get enough money to get to his island. Now we got enough money to get to his island. We got a boat. Now we have to figure out where to go. So we're on the moon so we took a picture of where to go. Don't forget to save before the pub. I won't, Vic. Let me catch up on chat. He's a cool cat. Yeah, we made it to the moon. We got to the moon, and we had to take a picture of Earth from the moon so we could know where to go in our boat, which is the island with the dude manipulating genes. And I think we're done here. Or no, we might still have to get cheese for the guy that brought us to the moon. Yeah, anyway, this game's a parody of Victorian England. Like, the main character is like a real pompous jerk. In a silly way. In a very silly way. Lumbar support. Yeah, like right now, there's like a good space between my back and this chair. So unless I sit back, it's not going to support my lumbar. What's this clip? Yes, chairs hold you in a seated position off the ground.
Kitty, kitty.
That's my impression of a jaguar. Thank you, Mel, for the clip. You've won an Olive Garden gift card. Yes, chairs hold you in a seated position off the ground. Look, all I'm saying is this back does not reach my back where I'm sitting up. Get a DX Racer. How do I get someone to give me a free chair? Maybe I go over here. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to go in here, this side. This game's really cool. It's pretty funny. I guess maybe the arrogant main character might wear on you a little bit, but he's not wearing on me, baby. You need the chair to be a stiff back to push you forward. You heard an exercise ball helps. Oh, right. The sitting on an exercise ball. I wouldn't be able to look at myself in the face if I was just sitting in an exercise ball all day. You get a cheap-ass lumbar thing for your chair off Amazon. Oh. Well, I need a new chair anyway, so I might just try to buy a new chair. Try to buy a high-quality chair. And if, I think it'll support my lumbar. You can point me in the right direction. Well, I want a Secret Labs chair, I decided, Captain Howdy, because it has good reviews. Your chair has built-in lumbar support. It's built-in? You could chop down a forest, lumbar. So we need to get cheese, so we have a cheese extractor.
It's primarily used for cheese tasting.
Yeah. But I don't know what to put in it to Maybe the mouse can help me
I
find...
can't get at anything whilst I'm in this spacesuit.
Can I use...
It's primarily used for cheese tasting.
Maybe I use the cheat... Search the
There's
hole.
nothing interesting left down there.
We got a moon rock. But that's not what... Extract! Oh, crap. I just have to click extract on the moon rock. One thing I'm noticing about this company, Divide by Zero, is their UIs work... Sometimes it's a little confusing how their UIs work. This game has a lot of context-sensitive actions, where sometimes you aren't sure what you're supposed to use where to do what you want to do. One thing you are not on is not a chair. It appears to be a pile of my own dirty laundry. It's a chair, young man. This is a chair. It's not a pile of dirty laundry. Okay? You got an Arc Racing chair, best chair ever. Arc Racing? I'm getting Secret Labs chair, I decided. And no one can change my mind. Go to DX Racer at TwitchCon and say I'm Tom, and they'll give me a chair. A good idea. Boing! Maybe that'll work. I'm just gonna walk into the TwitchCon hallway with a megaphone.
I'm back, Professor.
And say...
Marvelous! How much cheese is there? Am I going to be a millionaire
Wants
or
to give me a chair.
multi-millionaire?
Wants to give me a goddamn chair for free. I'm RetrogradeTom. 9,342nd top streamer
how
on
do I put
Twitch.
this? Well, there is no cheese here. There's dust, there's rocks, there's craters, but no cheese. On
Yeah,
a
as
scale
in
of 1 to 10, with 10 being a moon covered in cheese and 1 being no cheese whatsoever, I'd say this place is minus 658. You'd find Americans on the moon before finding cheese there. No cheese? You lie! You just want to keep it all for yourself, you cad! You want to grab my gorgonzola, rob me of my roquefort, purloin me of my parmesan, cheat me out of my cheddar! Professor, if it makes you any happier, I did find this mineral. It's yellow, but it's not at all cheesy, I'm afraid. Looks like a phosphate compound to me, found in chemistry labs all over the world. That's hardly a discovery. I'm sorry, Professor. That's just the way it is. Well, it doesn't matter now, anyway. That's the spirit, Professor. Don't dwell on failure. Move onwards to success. No, I mean, it really doesn't matter, because we're going to die. Professor, what have you done? Actually, it's what you did. When you broke that pipe in order to stabilize the engines, you severed the oxygen supply in the cabin. We haven't got enough fresh air to make it back to Earth.
Oops. Let's catch up on chat. Hey Heisenwookie, what up, Lee2? Show them clips of me taping bags of candy to my chest and green screen and convince them that the advertisement would be unique. That could work. You put text on your stream, someone buy me a chair. You have the Secret Labs Titan. Yeah, you like that, Herringstone, right? And that has built-in lumbar support. You're swearing by Herman Miller. Yeah, Frump. I'm going with Secret Labs. But I believe you. Hey, Cabron, thanks for saying fajita bread. Welcome to the stream. You suggest looking into Herman Miller. You've been using the same Herman Miller for 10 years. I'll think about it. I'll think about it now that Shane and Frump are both saying Herman Miller again to me. You'll eventually get one when you have the money down the line, a Herman Miller. I need to be able to sit in a Herman Miller before I buy one. I need to, because it's mesh, and I don't know about mesh for me. I don't know if I'm a mesh guy. Legion, thanks for 5 months of subs, man. That helps the stream a lot. I won't let you leave. Run. Run while you still can. You're in the basement. Send help. Don't send help for him. He's just joking. He's fine. He's still alive. He's fine. Cabron, fajita bread. People ripping... Wait, what? You don't want to use chair. Well, I have to say to the vendors, that's the trick. I'm the RetrogradeTom. I'm gonna find 9,000... Put it on... Get a business card. 9,352nd top streamer on Twitch. How many free chairs do you want to give me, and how much money do you want to throw at me while I'm naked in a pool to fill up the pool? Your chair at work is like the moon. Okay. You got a moon pelted with farts till the surface is pockmarked with farts. Like a used toilet seat. Yeah, you can't Lysol a chair. Exactly, Travo. You swear by gym balls. I don't want to sit on a gym ball. So we have to figure out how to get oxygen back in this car. Herringstone's farts are like napalm. Like napalm, or like What was the bunker buster? Herringstone's farts are like bunker busters. Well, explain. Okay, can you guys explain this to me, Herman Miller fans? The mesh is comfortable. It's comfortable even though it's mesh. It's mesh, right? Why is it so good? Does Herman Miller not make high back leather chairs? You don't know if the mesh chairs are any good. Oh, you're talking about a high back leather Herman Miller. Everyone I see is always mesh. So, let's look at this.
It's a powdery yellow substance. I believe it's quite volatile.
So we have to figure out how to get back to Earth. Even we had to break a pipe to. Wonder if I need to. Oh,
if I break the window, we're sure to be sucked out into outer space. Not that either of my two companions would fit through the porthole, of course.
You don't have a Herman Miller, but you do have mesh. Yours is the mesh. You have the older model. Both work great and designed to be ergonomic.
I've already corrected our course.
Does it have lumbar support? I mean, a Herman Miller would be like at least $150 more than the one I would get. A space suit. What do we have that could give us oxygen? This is a new object. Phosphate. I have money, snuff box, pint. Wonder what I would do. Can I repair this? You can't interact with any of this. Maybe I talk to Mossop and he can help.
So, what shall we do next, Mossop?
I wouldn't like to say so. I'm sure you've a good plan as usual.
He says that all the time.
At least you haven't been sick, Mossop.
Not yet, sir, no. But I am seeing stars before me eyes whenever I look out of the porthole.
Yeah, it's because there's stars out there, Mossop, you doofus.
Righty-ho, sir.
We're driving down the highway, going 64. Someone laid a big one and blew you out the door. The wheels couldn't take it. The engine fell apart, all because of someone's supersonic fart. I'm sorry to hear that, Herringstone. So you got blown out the door. And your engine, oh man, did your insurance cover that? The engine fell apart and the wheels couldn't take it either? Well, you're lucky to get out of it alive. The engine fell apart because of a supersonic fart. You were only going 64. I mean, that's pretty fast, but man, you're lucky. That's quick to have your whole car get blown apart. Man, hopefully you landed in like some vegetation or something. Man, are you okay? You live in Australia without air conditioning, so the mesh is nice when it's sweaty. That is nice. Lumbar support. Start wearing a girdle? Mate, how would that help? You don't see anything like your office's chairs on the Herman Miller site anymore. Oh, so you have like some sort of a rarity. Well, I don't know what to do. Maybe I go outside? They don't make Shane's chair. Shane's got a very rare chair. You should take it home. You should sell it. You take it home, sell it or something. Maybe I have to go get the robot back again, and the robot can help us. It hit you on the head. Oh my goodness. Opposite direction. Ay, ay, ay. Maybe we should use the remote control.
It has guidance controls on it, as if it steers something.
We're going to try to finish this today, and we're going to play all of this company's weird-ass games. But after this game, I decided we're going to play Indiana Jones games. I'm going to play Last Crusade, and then I'm going to play Fate of Atlantis.
Now is not the time to take control of Robert.
Robert is the little robot, so I don't think we do anything else with Robert. I think we're done on the surface. We must have to do something else in the, Do I go in this cave?
Looks like a way round the chasm, but it's a pity my suit is too bulky to get through.
Yeah, we used Robert to get through and push that stalagmite down on the ground. The leather ones were indestructible, which might be why they don't make them now. Planned obsolescence, that's what all these corporate bastards are about right now. Capitalism. Break the system, destroy the system. Maybe I have to talk to this guy, or just give him the phosphate.
I think I've given the professor quite enough for one day.
Bruce Willis is unbreakable. I know, I saw that movie. The chairs in the spaceship look cozy. These do look cozy. Look a little cozy. They look like DX racers. Yeah, maybe I can get one of those. Yeah, we're gonna play the Indiana Jones games. We're gonna do it. I really want to play those, and we're gonna do it. Let's give him Moonrock.
I think I've given the professor quite enough for one day.
So I broke a pipe off here, and I have to somehow get us more oxygen. But how would I do that? The space suit?
This looks like it will survive in the coldest and harshest environments.
Tim, thank you for that host. Yeah, I've played the Indiana Jones games. I played Fend of Atlantis a long time ago, and I loved it. Years and decades, even. Last Crusade, I'm not sure if I ever actually played by myself. I remember playing it with my brother and my brother's friend. You're in the balloon part in Fate of Atlantis. I vaguely remember that, Mel. Last Crusade, yeah. I'm gonna stream it. I'm gonna do it. Partly because Alice of the channel Ask Alice. She said if I do any better than her in it, she'll eat her hat. So we're gonna make her eat her hat. I have to just do better. Fate of Atlantis is the first retro game you streamed. Yeah, that's a great game. I can't wait to play that again. But I want to play Last Crusade first just because. Use phosphate. Place the phosphate. Oh, it only lets you use that on another item. In the cup?
Everything in its proper place, but not there.
Phosphate has something to do with oxygen, right? It doesn't let you place it.
I should try to place something more useful there.
It only lets you use the phosphate on something in your inventory, so
I ought to be a little more discerning in where I leave my possessions.
I have to figure out where the hell to place this thing. Place it in the...
I ought to be a little more discerning in where I leave my possessions.
Doesn't phosphate a salt or ester of phosphorussic acid? Oh, like soda water. Right. Flavoring bubbles. Bubbles. This can make bubbles. So the phosphate must have something to do with how I make oxygen. But I don't know what to use it on. The snuff?
Everything in its proper place, but not
This looks like it was done by the Monkey Island boys. No, yeah, this is by a random company called Divide by Zero, which made a bunch of obscure games, Tim. Sorry, it works me kicking you in the nuts. You finally took down an adventure game. It was Mixed Up Mother Goose, but you nailed it and learned a new word, cock horse, which is a toy riding horse. Yeah, that Mixed Up Mother Goose is a real baby game, but it's fun to play, right, Ranscott? It's a super duper baby game. Never played Last Crusade. It's different than Fate of Atlantis. I also told you to drink orange juice and coffee. Wait, Shane, don't listen to her. She's trying to slander me, as if saying that I support Joffy. She's gone to the dark side, the Joffy dark side, where she drinks juice mixed with coffee and she blames me for it and tries to get other people to do it and blames me. I'm gonna have to sue her for defamation. You played Fend of Atlantis as a kid, the different paths were cool. Yeah, Shane, that's what I remember too. But I don't remember, anything else about the game. You change direction anytime you rise or lower yourself. Oh, and the balloon. You guys are talking about the balloon part. Man, what do? I can only interact with Porthole, Mossop, Professor Tipple. Now, when you click on Porthole, you can look at it.
I've already corrected our course.
We only use that to correct our course. I exit. Phosphate would create bubbles. Let me look at this.
It will hold a pint of liquid.
I wonder if I'm dead-ended. Oh, this acid? Place that on the vitriol. Phosphate? Did I do it? The vitriol.
I don't remember much about the sciences at school, but I have a vague recollection of adding acid to things ending in 8 produces oxygen.
Yes!
Or does it explode?
Solved! Puzzwiz! Puzzwiz! Slam dunk! Acid to the phosphate makes oxygen! Let's do this! The art and animation of this game is so good. That looks good. There we go. We made oxygen. We have enough oxygen now. Let's go back to...
You did it!
I did it!
Dear boy, I had no idea you were a chemist.
Yeah, the Joffy Darks. Yeah, Alice is like a
Actually,
Joffy Sith.
neat-haired eye. Right, can we be off now?
But I haven't got my cheese.
I've told you already, Professor.
There is no cheese.
cheese. Accept it.
Coffee's bean juice, yeah, but it
I
doesn't
can't
go with
believe
fruit
it.
juice.
My life's work wasted. Why is it everything I do goes wrong?
He wanted
My
cheese.
first project, Tipple's patent depilation cream, the only one of its kind, ruined by an idiot research assistant. Then my next project, to bring a dead body back to life by repairing it with parts of other corpses, all my ideas stolen by some Austrian doctor. And now this.
Come on, Professor. We'd better get you home.
He wanted cheese on the moon, but there ain't no cheese here. 249 IQ. It's a lot higher than that. Thank you, Mel. Oh, thank you. The science experiment concludes today. Nice.
Oh dear.
What now?
Let me know how it goes.
When I recalculated the return trajectory, I naturally assumed we'd be laden with Tipple's cheddar.
Uh-oh.
Stop there. I can guess the rest. We're going much too fast and we're going to miss the Earth.
Hit the Earth?
Hit the Earth, then. Let me guess. At such a velocity, none of us will survive the impact.
Unless something cushions our landing, that is.
Quick, Mossop, get outside and hang on to the front of the rocket. We need something soft and spongy to soften the blow.
Sir? That won't work, young man. We're doomed.
Yeah, the art in this game is very unique and cool, Shane. It's very well done. And the main character, it's like a Sherlock Holmes Watson, but to the extreme relationship, where the main character like always treats his manservant like total garbage. Ooh, we lived. There's Mossop. Like, look how it rolls down the art reminds me of something, but it's very, very cool pixel art. And it mixes 3D in as well, and like pastel watercolor backgrounds, colored pencil backgrounds. It's good. It's good. It's good stuff.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Well, my photograph is still intact, so I've got what I need to continue on my mission. Good day, Professor.
But Robert! What about Robert? We left him on the moon.
Oh, he'll be all right. Maybe one day you'll be able to go back for him. Just don't ask me to come along next time.
Robert was this little robot good boy. Vroom? Oh, he's happy. He's free. He's free on the moon. Oh, but what happens when he runs out of batteries? Or unless he runs on solar power? Oh, what's he doing? Is he drawing something? What's he drawing? Or is he drawing a picture? What's he drawing? Hourglass? What the heck? Oh, what was that? Is that some sort of British reference? This is a very British game. Parody of the Victorian era. Which means the Queen was Victoria, which I've known my whole life. And I definitely didn't just learn that it was called the Victorian era. Because Victoria was the Queen. I definitely didn't just learn that when I started playing this game. Professor Layton? I mean, the guy looks like Layton, but it's definitely more biting and parody and comedy. Hey, Jean Gros. Hey, Serenia. Martini glass, or was that cheese or martini glass? What was I gonna say? Crap, I forgot. Oh. I forgot again. Let's go, so we can leave. We can leave now. So now we got our ship, we got our money, and now we have to go sail to the island where the man is manipulating. Let's save it before we do anything else. Now, the best animated thing in the game, in my opinion, is this guy's crotch crease that goes back and forth. If you'll notice, left, right. See, it's pretty good crotch crease. Very, very Victorian era. This game's save system works weird. Okay, back from moon. So now we can go to the island where the cat... Oh, I wonder if I should go talk to the cat first. I just saved it. Hey, Shroomster. Hey, Jess, thanks for the host. Weren't you streaming this morning? Were you just trying to IRL stream, traveling outdoors, and it ended or something?
Where to, Governor?
Let's go to our house and talk.
Take us home, driver.
Because
my manservant will give you directions.
Because the cat, we should bring the cat with us, the talking cat. Hey, Jess. Hey, Grunt Guru. You say crotch crease, you say his junk swinging like a pendulum. Hey, look, tomato, tomato. Tomato, tomato. What's up? Jess, what were you doing? So we're going to the island of Dr. Moreau. Oh, the cat's not even here. Oh, maybe he's on the boat waiting for us. Or is he in a different room? I don't know. But let's go. New area. We're gonna leave jolly old England. Hey Jess, you love this game. It's placed in England. If it was a fruit, I'd be a tomato. That makes sense because the first 3 letters are my first nickname.
Where to, Governor?
A tomato, alpaca. A tomato.
The docks.
Man, I'm hungry. It's only 9:45 and I already ate breakfast. And I'm hungry. I had homemade oatmeal this morning. The music's pretty good in the game too, Vicky, yeah. I had homemade oatmeal, I had a waffle with peanut butter, and I'm still hungry. Let's go! Let's go to our boat! Yes!
He's just a dock worker.
So the first section was all getting a boat, figuring out where to go. And now we're going to the island. This should be good. Island of talking animals.
Come on, Mossop. Let's get on board for a life on the ocean wave, the smell of the sea, the pitching of the ship.
The vomiting of the manservant.
Oh, really, Mossop? You should be getting used to it by now.
Guess I'll eat some beef jerky. Jess, you can't see or hear me since you're on mobile. You'll be home soon. You ate worms. Okay. Let's go, baby. Hey, look, it's the flag of Britain.
Come along, Mossop. Did you dispose of all that junk that was cluttering up my pockets?
I certainly did, sir.
Beef jerky.
One can never be too careful on a ship that pitches and tosses to and fro.
Do not microwave this.
Oh, please don't remind me,
Got
sir.
rid of all my previous inventory. Good
Stop
stuff.
fussing, Mossop. There's no time to lose. We've got to find our captain and set sail immediately.
This game looks nice. It's a really cool point-and-click Grunt Guru, yeah. It's pretty damn obscure, too. But it actually ended up being very unique. It's a cool little comedy parody of Victorian-era England. Gentleman. This dude's a total jerk to his manservant.
Are you excited about our latest adventure, Mossop?
I'd be a lot happier if we were on dry land, sir.
Oh, this guy always gets sick.
I have nothing more to say to you.
She ate a blackberry with worms in
Righty-o,
it?
sir.
What, did she try to eat like a wild blackberry and had worms in it? That's not good. You gotta go to the doctor.
He seems to have made friends with the marine wildlife.
It's got pretty good voice. I like this main character. I kind of wish she was in another game, too. You love that flag? Check it out, Vicky. We're gonna take it.
I can't possibly reach that.
Let's
Aha! One of my sailors is actually doing something.
a dog worker.
Although, quite what he is doing is another matter.
Wait. This is what Jess ate? A Drosophilus Suzuki? It's a spotted wing. She ate this? Oh, cool. Why would she eat that? Dun, 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 dun. Cool, so I love when an adventure game gets rid of all your crap you don't need. Alright, well, let's set sail for adventure. No shoes? Yeah, I'm not wearing shoes. I'm barefooting it. It's jolly old Britain. Fresh, raw bio worms, very healthy. Oh, raw worms are healthy? They're safe to eat? Oh, fair enough. Hey, Shinoe. Yeah, still playing Gene Machine. We're gonna try to beat it today. Shino.
Good day, Captain. I am Piers Fanshawe, the new owner of this vessel. I trust you were made aware of this.
Aye, sir, that I was. Welcome aboard the Farragut. I'm Captain Scott.
You're not related to those Scots who do all that exploration, are you?
There's a lot of popular... Oh, Jaeger.
Unfortunately, no.
Thank you.
That family anglicised their name from Skotelsky when they moved to England. I'm one of the original Scots.
Jaeger, thank you so much for the 200.
I see. Very well, Captain Scott. I command you to take us out to sea on a mission of such secrecy I cannot tell you our destination until we're at least 20 miles from land. And even then, I must whisper.
Whatever you say, sir. Splice the anchor, man the breeches,
Jaeger.
and tie the gibbet. Slow ahead.
Thank you for the
I say,
150.
Scott, are you sure you've sailed before?
Aye, aye, sir. Stow the poop.
Stow the poop. Jaeger, thank you so much for the 350 double cheer, 2 sound effects, 2 amazing sound effects. Thank you so much, Jaeger. Good morning. What's up, Perchance? Yep, I'm live on Twitch, the star player of the Xander Canabes. That's right. Hey, Overdose. I don't want to eat worms. I'm not going to eat worms, Overdose. Hey, Danny boy. Shoes are in carpet. I don't wear shoes. What am I munching on? Oh, beef jerky. Country Archer beef jerky. This is good stuff. A little meat in the morning. Alright, so we're sailing. Stow the poop.
Right, Mr. Fanshawe. Where do you want to go?
Well, Captain, it's a slightly tricky situation in that I know the location I want to visit, but I don't know the whereabouts
A
of
true
said location.
Scotsman.
So what do you suggest? Shall we just cruise around until we find something that vaguely resembles what you're looking for?
There is a chap who could help us. You may have heard of him. Name's Nematode. Captain...
Nematode? That scurvy spawn of a jellyfish? You won't get any help from that scuttling submariner.
You know him?
Know him? He sunk my last ship with that infernal submarine of his. Part of his crusade to bring down the world order or something like that. He's completely barmy. Lack of oxygen, I expect. Got to his brain.
Do you know where we could find him?
Last I heard, he was hiding out in the ice floes to the north. You can travel under the ice to escape pursuers, you see. That would be the first place I'd look.
Then north it is, Captain.
Aye, aye, sir. Just one problem, Mr. Fanshawe. I seem to have mislaid my favourite seafaring map. I haven't seen it since I finished colouring in the Asian continent. Without it, I may have problems sailing north.
I see. Leave it to me.
We need to get his favorite map. I need to redo my setup. Like, I'm sitting... I got my my keyboard and stuff here, but, like, the screen I watch is over here, so it's, like, it's uncomfortable. Also, sorry if the subtitles are weird. They're just... There's no option in this game for the subtitles to end when the dialogue ends, so I have to click through, and sometimes I click through improperly. Beef, rude, and unreasonable. Not event gummy worms. It's been awful to have gummy worms in the house, Serenia. I got rid of a lot of them because then you're just eating pure sugar. However, I did get Haribo sour gold bears to compare, and I do still love my Haribo. Just two for the whole day. Just 2. Haribo is just quality stuff. But they're not as sour as Gummy Fun Mix Seriously Sour. So I need to get this guy a special map. What about this map? Use. Oh. Give. Map? Can I give him this map? My map? The map I have? Oh.
Perfect. Fasten the linchpins. Lock tight the bootstraps. We sail north.
Yeah, I'll sign balls, perchance. With that 3D, 1996 3D boat. How much do you love it on a scale of 1 to 2? Now you want beef jerky. Yeah, only us high-class people can afford beef jerky. Afford to spend $6 for 3 ounces of food. I'm in the upper crust. Hey Barfy, anime does rule, thank you so much. Alright, we made it, we gotta go find this other captain. Apparently this captain we have isn't good enough.
Meal overboard!
Oh crap, puke, are we gonna get puked on? Take the boat hook. So I think what we're doing now is we have to go find... Right, the other captain. Let me turn that down a little bit. The other captain that can help us get to, like, this dangerous island. Should I go... Oh, is that exiting the boat? What's over here? There's fighting sailors here. Oh, okay, we gotta explore the boat first.
That lazy bird seems to be hitching a ride with us.
Owl, what's up? Hey, Owl. Bad stream of feng shui. Haribo sugar-free are great if you want to crap your pants. I actually was thinking this morning that I might want to crap my pants, so maybe I'll check them out, Owl. Thank you. Hey, ChaosCom. I used the boat hook on that for what purpose?
Curses! It's rusted in place. I'll never shift it.
Oh no, not a gotta get an oil thing. Not a gotta get an oil to uncrust a freaking... What do I put in the hole? Boat
I
hook?
should try to place something more useful there.
Why is there a hole here? Hey, Dead Esper, $8 for 75% air. I know, like I normally never buy beef jerky unless it's on sale at Whole Foods because you get an extra 10% off sale items at Whole Foods. And it happened to be on sale for like $5 plus another 10% off, which is only $4.50 for 3 ounces of food. Very worth it. Very worth it. Hey, Varium, 3D. Damn right, 3D. They don't sell beef jerky around there. You gotta travel to the city. Really? They don't sell it? I like beef jerky is great. I want to try making my own. I want to get a dehydrator. Make my own dried fruits and meats. And nuts. Dry nuts. Hey, Tequel. Careful, cup of tea, chap. So that to this guy? Man, those candy is addicting. Oh, jeez, he's spitting. Okay, so he spits. That seems like that might be something... I'm supposed to do something with that.
That lazy bird seems to be hitching a ride with us.
Like I'm supposed to catch his spit in a bucket? In a bucket? Do I put
It will hold a pint of liquid.
Do I put the pint glass on the boat hook?
I can't possibly reach that.
Use the boat hook, but it's rested in place, right? I can't turn it.
Curses! It's rusted in place.
I'll
never shift it.
Jaffe with molten Haribo gummy bears. I might try it with gummy bears, Shino. Hey, Dextra. This ain't Jessica. No. This is my channel now. She hosted me. Hey, Dextra. How are you? Your mom makes her own beef jerky. She just puts meat on a hanger? Oh, really? I definitely want to start. I need to start cooking more. It's just, I don't know, when you're tired, it's hard. It's really hard to do anything other than just relax sometimes. Like, or sleep. When it's 9 at night, it's hard to cook at like 9 at night. 3 ounces, how much is that for the rest of the world? I don't know. What do you measure things in? ChaosCom. Hey, I knocked him. You don't want to see a Coca-Cola tongue doing the skiing? Oh, I'm sorry, Jess. I'll contact Twitch about not deleting that ad. So we had to get something to like loosen up that winch. Oh, there it is, right there. There's what we used. Got an oil can right here, baby.
I'd better be careful not to get too greasy.
This game is real neat. It's weird because we played this company's first adventure game, and now we're playing their last, which is a span of like...
If I'm going to fix this boat, I shall get myself the proper tools.
Span of like 3 or 4 years. And that one was kind of rough, but this one's like definitely super unique. And pretty neat. Pretty neat. Fun. We gotta play the sequel to that first game we played, though. You hear dehydrators are a lot of work and take forever. Oh, serious? You have a dehydrator and just leave it overnight? I do like the Titus version of me, Jess. Yeah, I like it a lot. I needed a new avatar. Thank you, Jess. I also like the B version of me, too. I like it very much. Thank you, Jess.
This gauge shows boiler pressure, but the needle is gone. There's no way of telling what it's reading.
I always like your fan art, Jess. Use the oil the valve.
Oil isn't sticky enough to seal the valve.
I need something sticky enough to seal the valve. Oh, we're gonna use that guy's spit, obviously. Why do we need to do this? I don't know why we need to do this, but obviously we do.
It looks fine to me.
What's up, Durbin? Cooking takes up a lot of time. I know, that's why I try to do easy things, easy cooks. Like turkey burgers are pretty easy to cook. You just mix the stuff together, and then you put it in a pan, and then you're done. I need to find more easy stuff to cook. So I believe I use the oil can on the winch, then I turn it, get the spit in the pint glass.
That should make it easier for the winch to swing round now.
And then seal up the valve with that guy's gross spit. Slam dunk. 1 ounce is 28 grams. Okay, so 84 grams. Chaos
There,
Cop.
that should stop the sailor spitting over the side of the ship.
84 grams. So now on
That
this...
can be used to load heavy cargo. Maybe we should have used it to help Mossop get on board.
Oh, come on. You don't have to slam dunk on Mossop like that, homie.
It will hold a pint of liquid.
Oh, I put the, pint
The
glass
glass
here.
isn't big enough to cover the hole.
Oh. I thought I would use the... let me see what happens when I make him spit. Maybe it'll just go right down into the... He spits on that, and it falls into the hole. Maybe I gotta put the glass downstairs. Who am I? Whoever hosts me, allow me to take over my channel. Yeah, you gotta announce it. Okay, Hangstone. I'm good, Dextro. What company created this? They're called Divide by Zero. It's a company called Divide by Zero. They made 4 very weird, cool, interesting adventure games. We're gonna play them all. Yeah, around 85 G's of jerky. You like the background graphics of this game, Ad Noctem, or the other one we played? We gotta play the sequel to that. Innocent
It will hold a pint of liquid.
Innocent Until Guilty is the next one we're gonna play. But after we do Indiana Jones, and then after that we'll probably do Gabriel Knight games. This is made by the Bing Bing the Ding Ding people? Yeah, with the finger. Yes, Trumpster, yeah. Well, we've been Bing Bing in that FMV game we played too, so I wasn't sure which one you're talking about at first. You're about to eat vegan mac and cheese. Oh, I'm about to eat more gummy bears. This is not good. This is why I don't buy these. I just don't... I had to compare them to the other ones. But this is why I don't buy these, because they're so good. And you just can't stop eating them. Okay. I must need something to cover the hole. Maybe we have to explore more of the boat. Oh. It goes down through the hole. We must need to catch it in the cup. I don't know why we're sealing this valve. Maybe I should turn the music back up. Oh, photograph? Look at this photograph. That photograph, we need to give it to the captain so he can tell us where to go. Maybe there's something more in my wallet again.
Let's see what I've got in my wallet.
You serious, bro? You doing this? They're playing this nonsense again? Where I gotta take everything out of my wallet again?
I've got in my wallet.
Yeah, that manga pic is cool. Who drew that manga pic?
Let's see what I've got in my wallet.
Take my money out, take out my calling card. Gotta take all this stuff out of my wallet again. Club membership, calling card, money. I don't know if you have to do this or not.
There's nothing useful left in there.
So the cup won't cover it. Screwdriver?
It's for use with screws or getting the lids off paint cans.
Okay. Let's go and check those other... I thought we were going to get the captain now. Well, maybe I missed that and we have to fix the boat. Oh, this game right now. Yeah. Yeah, I'd knocked him. 1 sec. Yeah. In a way, it doesn't really fit, but at the same time, I still like it, right? Like, you got these sort of high detailed picture, pretty good detailed pixel characters, and then like these pastel backgrounds. For me, it's working, though it doesn't really fit, but somehow it's still working. Artichokes are good. They're a pain in the ass to prep. They seem like it. Yeah, I need to cook more. Someone name me a real easy dish to make that's healthy. How do I make chicken? Someone tell me how to make chicken. Unscrew the porthole? Okay. What's he doing? Oh, does he know how to do it? I don't know if he knows how to do it right. Okay, that worked. We probably cover the hole with that. Just pick up that piece of glass,
At least I opened it.
Puts it in his... Okay.
Thanks to my handiwork, it's starting to get a bit chilly in here.
Grog. Okay, well that's that. Discount artichokes. Are artichokes good for you? I need to start baking some vegetables as well. Some baked vegetables. Bagpipes, are we taking those? Okay, we got to get a bunch of new items here. You want to have bread,
might come
but
in
you
handy,
banned yourself
if
from
not
bread.
as a musical instrument, but as a weapon anyway.
I don't know if you should ban yourself from bread, because I think it's better to just cut back. Like, treat yourself once a week to bread, to something bready, or twice a week. 2 meals a week to bread. Because if you ban yourself, then you're just going to freak out someday. Make a good healthy turkey chili. That's a good idea. That's actually a very good idea. I think I should do that. A turkey chili. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, Jess. I'm going to do that. I'll make turkey burgers, turkey chili, and something with chicken.
It looks so old and mangy, I could just pull a spine out of its skin with my bare hands.
We are kind of talking about a lot of food, Mel. You have a weird app called Jamie's 20-Minute Meals. Oh, jeez.
Watch out, Mossop. If that had hit your head, the tip would have broken off and it would have been useless. Sorry, sir.
Oh, man. That was funny. Hey, Simon, thanks for the host. You want banana bread? I don't like banana bread. Porcupine. Let's look at him again.
It's a stuffed porcupine, and it's covered with sharp spines. They're like big needles. I suppose this is a souvenir from one of the captain's previous voyages.
Banana pancakes. The new breakfast I make is, which started today, is I just get oats and I put fruit in it. And I put cinnamon in it. And I need to go get some seeds or something to put in it. What's a good thing to put in oatmeal? But not sugar. I don't want to put sugar in it. Nothing sugary. Like, what's a good seed to put in there? Or something, or a spice. Chat, let's go. Artichokes are highest in antioxidants. Maybe I should experiment with that. Morgan. The meals are disappointing, and you can watch anything but the videos. Oh, that doesn't sound very good, Chaoscom. I thought it was going to be a good app. Chicken stir fries. Yeah, I don't know how to cook those without making the chicken overdone and the vegetables soggy. I'm not good at doing stir fries. Yeah, I used to do that, but I just always ruin it. Every time. You like carby onions? Do onions have carbs? Okay, so was there another way to go? I think we got what we need for the spit. Pumpkin seeds. Okay, pumpkin seeds. So on this we're going to place the glass. It's going good, Simon. Flaxseed or chia? How about both? Flax
that
and chia.
That should stop anything leaking through that hole.
Okay, now I can put the cup here.
That piece of glass seems to have neatly covered up the hole.
Okay, I don't put the glass.
It will hold a pint of liquid.
Okay, so now let me see what happens if he spits. Flax. You like soggy vegetables? Cook the chicken separate. I do, but I'm not good at like cooking chicken in a pan because I'm always scared of it being undercooked. Because when I went to my friend Noah's house when I was like 10, 11, 12, they made us barbecued chicken, and I remember biting it, and I was like I didn't really know what was raw chicken. You know, I was young. I didn't really know that they didn't cook it through all the way.
Why am I doing this?
And I had like the worst I had like the worst bathroom time ever, probably of my life, because I ate raw chicken at my friend Noah's house. So now I'm scared of undercooking chicken for my whole life. You throw anything in a pot and cover it, cook it? Maybe that would work, because I just make it so it's too dry. Okay, now I use the...
I should try to place something more useful there.
It's called expectoration on glass.
I think it's stuck to the lining of my pocket.
Good carbs. Onions aren't the best carbs? Oh, I thought carbs was like bread, not like onions. Onions are full of sugar? Get a meat thermometer. No. Maybe I'll get a rotisserie chicken and put it in a stir fry. Yeah, there's added sugar in everything, Nat. My new profile pic scares the shit out of you. That's me as Titus. That's me. I'm the star of Final Fantasy X Legion. Cut the chicken into little strips. Maybe I'll try strips. That's a good idea. I've been doing cubes. Let's do strips instead. Good idea, perchance. You overcook chicken too, afraid of salmonella. Me too. That happened to you with Papa Gino's chicken strips? Yeah, it was just like eating chicken. It was my first time really encountering eating undercooked food. I still remember it. What's the deal with these bagpipes?
I wouldn't even pretend that I could play these. There are Scotsmen who practice for 20 years or more, and they still sound like a herd of sheep on a high-fiber diet.
It's weird the things you remember for your entire life. That's one of mine. Meat thermometers. Who has the time? You like chicken tartare? I don't think you do. My friend wanted to take revenge for something? No, it was my friend's parents. I think they just didn't realize that the barbecue chicken wasn't done. I thought... Okay.
I think it's stuck to the lining of my pocket.
Oh.
It's for use with screws or getting the lids off paint cans.
I'm trying to figure out...
It's a porcupine quill, but it looks like a big needle.
So I can't actually use these things in any way. Don't I need to use the spit in the... Oh, here. Place the spit.
I should try to place something more useful there.
Place the... screwdriver?
I ought to be a little more discerning in where I leave my possessions.
Everything in the crock pot. Maybe I should use my crock pot or instant pot. Yeah. I heard Popeyes has a sandwich that rivals Chick-fil-A. There's no Popeyes near me. I heard that too. Who ate it? Someone in Discord. Ash. Ash ate it. You do chicken pieces in the oven? Alright. Fajita the chicken? Alright, these are good ideas. The crock pot is probably the easiest way to do it. Or the instant pot. You can't cook and Jackie keeps you alive. Yeah, I know. And she left for one day and just eating bags of croutons and what you're taking a pepperoncini, whatever. Croutons. Peppers and croutons. Pepper and crouton diet. You see someone coming to your house and judging, you're just eating croutons out of the bag and like putting a pepper. You're like making the recipe that they have on the front of the Triscuit box, but with like this nonsense. Peas and cottage cheese, but it's just a pepper on it. They always have weird recipes. Who is doing this? Who's putting peas, cottage cheese, and mint on the top of a Triscuit? No one's doing that. No one has ever done that. Hey, come on over to my house. I'm making hors d'oeuvres. Oh, what do you got? Peas, cottage cheese, and mint on a Triscuit. Eat up. Yum yum. Enjoy. That's what we're having for dinner.
Oil isn't sticky enough to seal the valve.
Instant Pot makes best rice? Does it? I've never used it for rice. I've made pasta in it and it wasn't a good experience because the air coming out was all pasty and starchy. The steam, it was like all coming out all starchy and nasty. Slow cooker? I'm too impatient for a slow cooker. Now I'm stuck. I feel like I'm stuck because I feel like I need to use a screwdriver on this. Maybe I have to go do something else. I feel like I'm too impatient for a crock pot anymore. I'm more of an Instant Pot guy. You found out you can get a lid for an Instant Pot that turns it into an air fryer? Now that's an interesting thing, Death by Logic. And have you tried it? Does it work? Or you just found out, so you probably haven't tried it. Staircase to bridge. No, we don't want to go to the bridge. We want to see if there's another way we can go. Sailor.
Aha! One of my sailors is actually doing something. Although, quite what he is doing is another matter.
No shoes, baby. Banned on Twitch. Pepperoncini. It was a party where they served cold asparagus with smoked ham around it. I would eat that, though. Used to have an actual rice maker, but Instant Pot does it better? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Shucks, it's like a certain order of operations that I have to do. Right? Let me go up here.
That staircase leads up to the bridge.
Yeah, just go up there. I feel like it's a certain order of operations that I'm not figuring out. Let me talk to this guy again. What is his problem? Give him the spit on a glass.
I see no reason for giving things away unnecessarily.
What if I give him the bagpipes? Because he's...
If I give too many valuables away, I shall have to register myself as a charity.
Welcome to the beach. Talk to the captain again. I'm wearing a Twitch shirt.
Captain,
I got it for free.
Why have we stopped?
It's the engines, lad. They cannot take it any longer. The previous owner never spent any money on maintenance, so everything's been fixed with strings, spit and prayer.
That's a hint.
Can you fix it?
Not easily. I've been doing all I can. We have to limp back to port and go into dry dock to find the problem. I need 4 days.
We don't have 4 days, Scotty. We've got 4 hours. We must get going as soon as possible. My manservant is pretty good with mechanical things, and I'm not a complete duffer.
You just read about
Between
it.
us, we should be able to patch the engine up enough to get us where we need to go.
I cannot work miracles, but I wish you luck, gentlemen.
Oh, I'm the gentleman, Mossop's the servant. Just thought I'd make that clear.
Interesting death by logic. I'll have to look into that. The air fryer. What can you make that's carb free with an air fryer? Air. Carrot chips. So I've got to figure out the order of operations here. Unless there's a sailor I can talk to.
I don't want to disturb him.
Can I go up here? Did I find everything down in the hold down there? I feel like I need to use this spit.
It will hold a pint of liquid.
I need to use this spit in there, obviously.
It's a porcupine quill, but it looks like a big needle.
Let's see if I have what I need. Let me try using everything on the valve. Or maybe I need to heat it up at the boiler? Do I want to put anything in the hole?
I should try to place something more useful there.
Do I need more spit? Do we need more spit? Star Trek reference. Well, because that guy's Star Trek.
I don't fancy a nautical discussion right now.
Scotty's a Star Trek guy. He's a Star Trek joke. If you wear a Twitch shirt, you can show feed on stream. Watch. Twitch shirt, foot on stream. And I won't get banned. I know the rules. I know the secret Twitch rules. No, prosciutto wrapped mozzarella. Oh, yeah. That's good stuff, Rand Scott. Okay, so we do something with the boiler.
I ought to be a little more discerning in where I leave my possessions.
I wonder what we're supposed to put in the boiler, mate. Pint glass?
I ought to be a little more discerning in where I leave my possessions.
No, the Scotty, yeah, it was a Star Trek reference. You know Scotty from Star Trek? Craig?
There's not a lot of point in pumping up the boiler while the pipes are still leaking.
Oh. Come on, let's just place the spit.
Everything in its proper place. Not there.
Maybe I got an oil can.
This is full of oil, used for lubricating the ship's engine parts.
What's the historical lesson or barefoot? Bishop?
Everything in its proper place, but not there.
You bought an air fryer, can cook pretty much anything. You hardly need to use the oven anymore. Really? I got my parents an air fryer, and they had it on their counter for a couple months, and now it's gone. So I'm assuming they don't want to use it anymore. It's not filthy feet. What you mean filthy feet? It was washed. Yeah, shoot with naked feet. Shave my legs. No. They need to be protected from the elements. Dang it! Damn! Damn it! Damn! 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 And Quill?
I ought to be a little more discerning in where I leave my possessions.
I got it. I use this. I definitely use this. But
it's a porcupine quill, but it looks like a big needle.
I thought I was wearing my Speedo. Are my feet black by the end of the day? Yeah. Yeah. Use the...
I wouldn't even pretend that I could play these. There are Scotsmen who practice for 20 years or more, and they still sound like a herd of sheep on a high-fiber diet.
Okay, Mossop, give him the expert...
I give him food, lodgings, occasional payment, and a reason to live. What more could he possibly want?
A reason to live. Give him bagpipes.
I give him food, lodgings, occasional payment, and a reason to live.
You can't skip these dialogues unless you turn off the voice. Okay. What I might do is turn off the voice so we can just try out a lot of stuff. Just turn it off for now so we can try out things, like try giving him a bunch of stuff. Okay, it wasn't the quill. Give him the screwdriver. Maybe I need to use the screwdriver on the valve. If everything in its proper place but not there. If you don't turn off the voice, you have to listen to the whole thing every time. You can only skip subtitles, but you cannot skip any voice clips. That's it, if they're on. Unless they're off, then you can skip. I should try to place something more useful there. Like what? Oil can. Expectoration on glass. It's stuck to the lining of his pocket, but I can't like click screwdriver and use it on that, because whenever you click on it, see, some things you can click like photograph, then you get this dialogue, right? But then sometimes you click something and it just says it'll hold upon a liquid, like you can't actually use it. So to use it, you have to click on a thing in the environment to use it. Now, of course I don't shave my legs. Of course I don't. Talk to Mossop? Are you feeling sick yet? I'm alright, as long as I can still see land, sir. But we're miles away from shore. There's no land in sight. Thank you for pointing that out, sir. So let me just try everything, because I don't know if I've... Oil. Oil isn't sticky enough. I feel like I gotta, like, take oil. Like, I gotta get this off the glass. It says it's... How do I get this off the glass? I can't use this to get it off the glass. I've gotta, like... I can oil this. It says oil isn't sticky enough. Maybe I have to look at this gauge. Oh, maybe I have to pry the gauge off. Everything in its proper place. Maybe to do something with the gauge. It shows boiler pressure, but the needle has gone. Oh, there's no way to tell what's reading. Oh, so first we have to put the needle here. This quill should make an effective needle. Okay, I didn't realize the needle was gone. Okay, now there's no boiler pressure at all. There must be a leak in the pipe. Okay, now I can use this. Oh, you had to put the needle first. Now you can put the spit. Thank goodness I found a use for that evil stuff. See, there was like a... You shouldn't really need to do that because you could see the hole, but you had to inform him. Okay. Alright, so we sealed the valve. Alright, let's put the voices back on. There was like a... It was like a kind of a somewhat illogical order of operations you had to do there. Anyone who streams with shoes on needs medical attention. I know, I don't even like wearing socks. Because socks get hot. Hey, still asleep on the toilet. How are you? This is what I wear? What? What's this thing called? A short sleeve turn down collar. With, like it's underwear built into the shirt. See, the reason I like that is you never have to tuck in your shirt. Like, you never have to worry about your shirt coming untucked. That's actually very useful. Even if some button-downs just had, like, a button-down and then a strap that you could fasten underneath your taint, that would be very useful. Alright, so we fixed the boat. Hi, toilet! Yeah, he did that himself, too, without making Mossip do it. There needs to be a little more of, like, making Mossip do stuff, I feel, perchance. Is it weird you want that for your bed? No. It's baby fashion. Sometimes you fall asleep with your shoes on. I wouldn't be able to sleep with my shoes on. Yeah, it's a mansy. I literally couldn't fall asleep if I had shoes on.
I will talk to you later, Captain.
They would keep me awake. Now where'd the subtitles go? I turned subtitles off. Yo, I fixed the boat, homie.
I will talk to you later, Captain.
What you mean? Oh, I gotta pump up the boiler. I forgot to do that part. The buttons make it special. Yeah, my daughter used to wear stuff like that. She's getting bigger now. She doesn't wear that type of thing anymore. We forgot to pump up the boiler. There was that aspect of using the bagpipes on the boiler. Why do undies have buttons? Because people need to use the bathroom. Hey, Feline, the clothes help you enjoy your mobile better. Like your baby mobile. Alright, so we gotta pump up the boiler.
There's not a lot of point in pumping up the boiler while the pipes are still leaking.
What you mean leaking?
Super. I've managed to seal the valve.
They're not leaking, homie.
There's still no pressure.
Oh.
There must be another leak somewhere.
Oh, son of a... Brrsh. Another leak? Where? How?
Super. I've managed to seal the valve.
Another leak where? Is that hole up above? We don't have anything else that can seal a hole. There's still no pressure. There must be another leak somewhere. Can I move further into this area? Pump up the boil.
It needs to be brought back up to full steam.
Pump up the jam. I can't walk down here because you can never walk down on any screens because it always takes you into your inventory. All right, let me right hand this valve gauge. I mean, it would only be something I could interact with. So there's another leak somewhere. I guess it's above deck. I guess it's in a different area. Baby clothes is different. Yeah, that's different. Baby clothes is different. But everyone poos, so... Some of your boxer briefs have a button. Maybe it's this hole?
I'm no mariner, but I was under the apprehension that a seafaring vessel was supposed to be relatively free of holes.
But now I don't have that mirror anymore. Hole, place, I don't know, money?
I ought to be a little more discerning in where I leave my possessions.
Hey, Technical Turtle. Hey, how are you?
Everything in its proper place, but not there.
What's the silver, tiny silver-looking thing? Where? Where in what room? In which room, Chaoscom?
Everything in its proper place, but not there.
Do we need to do something else with the winch?
That can be used to load heavy cargo. Maybe we should have used it to help Mossop get on board.
Let me right-hand this. Well, because I'm left-handed because it's more comfortable, but I'm not as accurate with the mouse. Your balls start consuming the bat they play Fallout 4. Slam dunk. And registering for insurance. That's a slam dunk.
I should try to place something more useful there.
In the boiler room, there was a silver thing? In the boiler room? Let's go check. Let's slowly walk over to the boiler room. Oh, this thing over here, that's where a screwdriver was. I mean, I feel like this is done, unless there's... It would be an interact point, it wouldn't just be some random... If it's like a really tiny pixel hunt, that would be annoying. I have a feeling it's that hole up above, unless there was another hole somewhere else. I have a feeling it's that hole, right? But, and I can place... I don't know. The glass...
The glass isn't big enough to cover the hole.
Maybe I have to do something else with this sailor.
He's one of my crew.
Sailors have great outfit.
I don't fancy a nautical discussion right now.
We could go look for a different leak somewhere else. It might be somewhere else. No, something with this seagull. Let's go down below here. I can't go up here. Angry sailors looking to fight each other. Okay, here it is. I found it. Okay. Over here we place oil.
I need something else to stop the leak.
Crap, we need another item. I wonder what I can use. We found the other leak. Because I missed that before.
There's a hole in the pipe. I must seal it somehow.
Make Mossop do it. Nope.
I have nothing more to say to you.
Righty-ho, sir.
Righty-ho. Place the calling card.
I need something else to stop the leak.
I don't have anything else gooey. We've used up all our gooey. All our goo. Place boat hook.
I need something else to stop the leak.
So we must have missed another item somewhere else. Maybe down this way? No, let's go into this room. Imodium. Helps stop leaks? It does? Another quill? Another quill from the porcupine?
I think I've defoliated that stuffed beast enough for one day.
Defoliated. Oh, there's nothing else to click on in here that I see. Let's leave. We can check the other room. Maybe we missed something. There could be someone's gum, or maybe I go talk to the captain, or yeah, must be maybe the flag. Yeah, there was nothing else. Grog. Porthole. Yeah, nothing else in here. I don't see anything else in here. Okay. I don't think I have anything. I'm gonna try turning off the voice again. Switch off. And just try using everything I have on it. It's out in the pipe. Must seal it somehow. I'm gonna try using everything I have on it. Place the wallet. Nope. Place the photograph. Nope. The glass. Nope. The boat hook. Nope. Okay. Nope. Screwdriver. Nope. Calling card. Nope. Money. Nope. Money. Nope. Club membership. Nope. And bagpipes. Nope. I wonder if I need to use the bagpipes. No, I guess you just use that for the boiler. Look at the bagpipes. They're just like, wait, what does he say? They're just like Mossop. The wind stored up inside them is responsible for a terribly unpleasant noise. Mossop uses tongue. That's why I was thinking maybe we could talk to him. And there's nothing else down here. And you only have look and place. And I already tried everything. It could be that I'm supposed to use something like look at my money. Look at the calling card. No, don't go in there, you silly beast. Game list? Oh man, LOL. What's the game list command? The games I've played. It's just in my profile. I guess I should put it in a Google Doc. I just haven't. I'm behind as far as it comes to being like other streamers that have things organized well and good production value. Staircase to bridge. Something with the bird poop? Wait, I have a feeling I'm supposed to do something with the bird. The bird. I feel like it could be the bird. Like you're supposed to get the bird to poop in the pint glass, and then you use that to seal the other pipe. I almost guarantee that's it. If I use the pint glass... Lazy Bird is hitching a ride with us. No, you can't do anything to the bird. And I can't get any more... Maybe I need to get another... Pry open another porthole. And... Maybe there's a second porthole I need to pry open. But there wasn't another one down there. Follow H Tom Bucks. I don't have any of these things. Hey Super Stand, we're on a ship. And we gotta fix it. We gotta fix a leak in the pipe, but we can't find what we need. Maybe the captain has what we need. If we talk to him again. Honk, honk, honk. I will talk to you later, Captain. No, that's it. I can give him bagpipes. I can give him a screwdriver. I can give him an oil can. I can give him that. I can give... No. Nothing else up here. Yeah, we're on a ship, Super Stand. Give him some love. Oh, that would be nice. The flag. I wonder if can we take it now? I can't possibly reach that, but I can't actually use anything on it to get it. Like I can't use the boat hook. It says I just can't reach the flag, so I can either take it or look at it. I can't actually use anything to get it, so I don't think we do anything with the flag. And we can't go any further to the left. Mossip is running all around like a maniac. There's nothing up there, there's nothing over here. Oh, I wonder if I need to get more of the... I need to get some of the spit back. Yeah, I bet I need to get some of that spit back. Or it's something with the hole. No. I think I need to get some of the spit off of this valve to go put it on another thing. Because it seemed like it was excessively used. I would almost bet my hat on it. Bet my hat on it. So on the valve... No, we can't use anything on the valve anymore. We can't. Damn. What the heck do you do? I might have to look it up. I feel like I've exhausted everything. I'm gonna look in the other area one more time. You want to be the captain of your own boat? It's a lot of responsibility. You know, boats cost a lot of money. Hi, Dracunos. Bye, Dracunos. The others are just hanging out. Well, because the boat's not moving. And they've already cleaned up. There's nothing to do. Don't talk about spit. Hey, King Commander. It looks like Tintin. Oh, yeah? Like Tintin style graphics? Maybe there's another porthole in here. This is the one we already got. Starting to get chilly in here. Can you use anything on the porthole? No. Maybe there's something... Notice how his eyes follow the cursor? That's kind of cool. I just noticed that for the first time. Grog? We can't use this grog. I wonder if there's a tiny pixel somewhere. We can't use anything else in here. Let's check the other room. Does this look like Tintin, King Commander? Hey, eat it up. You have a gene machine, but it only makes your own jeans. Oh, you mean like jeans you wear as pants? Can I buy some from you? That'd be cool. Why don't we ever get our own machines that make our own clothes instead of just buying them? You know, why don't we all manufacture our own clothes? It's kind of weird that we don't. It's covered in sharp spines. Search. I've defoliated enough. We can't do anything to him, so there's nothing in here. There's nothing else in here. Alright, I might have to look it up because I'm stuck. I'm gonna look it up. Just the ship outside scene with the captain dude. Looks like Tintin. I have to look it up. I'm totally stuck. You'd be wearing clothes made out of Target plastic bags. Oh, you keep them, yeah, because when you need a bag. Okay, on the moon. Mirror. Highborn Club docks. On board the ship. Okay, get the boat hook. Get the quill. Pick up the oil cannon screwdriver. Talk to the sailor. He spits. Use the oil and then the boat hook on the winch. Talk to the spitting sailor once more. Get the glass. The pipe is leaking. Try to take the Union Jack. Ugh, serious, man? You serious, man? We have to use Mossop to get the flag for us. Even though this whole game up to this point, we haven't used Mossop. So I assumed we just couldn't use him to actually help us do anything. But apparently we have to help Mossop. We have to have Mossop get us the flag this time. And then subtitles back on. Okay. Jeans are tough to make. Like there's no machine that can just make them. You have a lot of them. You know, it feels good to get rid of them. Herringstone. When you have a lot of bags, you just throw out like 75% of them. Get over here, Mossop.
I can't possibly reach that.
So he says he can't reach the flag. Now you have to ask Mossop. So you can ask Mossop to do stuff for you.
So, what should we do
Click
next,
the wrong
Mossop?
thing.
I wouldn't like to say so.
Is
I'm
Tintin
sure
not a
you've
thing
good
here?
plan as usual.
I mean, it's not that popular here.
I say,
think we
Mossop,
have
be a
it.
top man and get that flag for me. I can't quite reach.
But you're taller than I am.
Under your desk is a
Yes,
bag
but this
full
is a
of
fitted
500
suit from
bags.
Savile Row.
Throw them out.
Any vigorous arm movements could put a strain on the stitching.
Oh yes, sir. I forgot. But I still can't reach.
Well, try. There's a good chap.
This is gonna be good. There we go. Got it. Throw them out, Herringstone. When they need a bag, who will be laughing? Probably them. Okay, now
It's
we...
the Union Jack, the sign of good taste.
So do I use the flag to fill the leak? I'm guessing so. Herringstone has a good heart. Even if you need a bag, if you need a bag, he's got you, even if you made fun of him for it. Just throw out, if you got 500 in there, throw out 475 of them. And you will feel so much better. So we have to use the flag.
There. That should seal the hole and stop the leak.
Okay, got it. First try. Tintin looks like it has cool art. I'm not sure why it never really caught on here. But no, there is some Tintin here. It's just not like as... I don't think it's as popular as it is in other regions. Tintin's pretty racist. Oh, Tintin was on TV in Canada. I don't know that we've ever had Tintin on TV here. Not that I ever noticed.
There's not a lot of point in pumping up the boiler while the pipes are still leaking.
Are you kidding me?
There's some pressure now. All I have to do now is stoke up the boiler a bit to get the steam pressure back up to full power.
Okay. I had to look at the valve again. Now we can do it. There we go.
There. That should restore the engines to perfect order. We can get on our way now.
How does it make you feel to see your national instrument used to stoke up the boiler of a ship? Old-time French ideals. A lot of that stuff is in some old cartoons. I mean, old Mickey Mouse stuff and whatnot. Sick. Check out the 3D. You didn't think this game would have 3D too, did you? Look at this. Look, it looks amazing. It looks so real.
Captain, I could have sworn I saw something on that small iceberg. Pull up alongside. I want to investigate.
Very well. Break out the spinnaker. Button down the mizzen. Hoist the yardarm.
Spinnaker. We're looking for a captain that can get us to the island of the gene machine. Scientistman. Doesn't it look real, Mel? Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back in 10 seconds.
By Jove, sir. It's so good to be off that ship. I hate being sick.
I should say so. At least there was only the one
How many
mishap.
seconds was that? Is this a game about eugenics?
Yes, sir. Sorry
happens?
about your shoes.
Never mind, Mossop.
What happened?
And your waistcoat, sir.
It's all right, Mossop. Really, it is.
And I'm really sorry about your jacket. And your valise. And your brandy flask.
What
and your
happened
best
when I
hat.
was gone?
And the back of your neck.
Yes, yes, Mossop. It's a good job I don't really need any of the items we couldn't clean properly, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Right, Mossop. Let's search this iceberg for clues to Captain Nematode's whereabouts.
They started talking when I left. Tintin's creator was making satire. Eugenix. Eugenix. It's about Eugenix. I don't think it's about Eugenix. It's just about making a mutant army. Is eugenics a mutant army? Because it's about making a mutant army of splicing humans with animals.
Sir, I think that might be a clue.
Was the island in the tropics?
Mossop, your
we're not
powers of
looking for the
observation
island.
never cease to amaze me.
We're apparently looking for the captain that we need to get us to the island, perchance, still. We have to find where Captain Nematode went. He's glad being off the ship because of being seasick. Oh, and did I lose my... Oh, here we go. Hey, what up, dude? Captain Nemo. The evil Captain Nemo. Oh, he don't look so happy.
Hello, travelers. I'm Captain Nematode, and you are on board my submarine, the Nautilus. Now, who are you?
The
What do you
Nautilus.
want?
I am Piers Fanshawe, and this is my faithful manservant, Mossop. I'm here to ask you for your help.
I don't help land dwellers, especially upper-class parasites like yourself. But you can help me. In fact, you can be my prisoners. I need some bargaining power to keep the Royal Navy off my back.
You can't take us prisoner.
I think you'll find I already have, Mr. Fanshawe.
Oh, nuts. You know, a kid who did coke. Seems like he was eating an invisible sandwich. Oh. With his mouth? Mouth movement? Whoa, sick. Sick sub. We got captured by Captain Nematode. On his cool looking shark boat. Hey, I freed. Eugenics was a secret government program to rename everyone Eugene. Oh, please don't freeze. No. Gotta get right back off the horse. The horse kicks you off. The horse kicks you off. We didn't do much anyway. We spent most of the time wandering around. I have to save regularly in this game. It's okay. It's okay. We'll be back where we were very quickly. We'll be back where we were very, very quickly. Because what we do is we turn off the voice. And then we just skip through all the dialogue. It's okay. All that stuff we did today on the boat, we just have to redo it. But we didn't do much, right? When we skipped through the dialogue. Amazing 3D work? Yeah, it's not bad, Zark. It's not bad. It looks pretty cool. It would if you were looking at that in 96, I would have thought that was very cool in 96. Well, we just gotta skip through this stuff really quickly now. I lost the signal underwater. Sadly. Alright, get on the damn boat, homie. Alright, can I get Mossop to get me the flag now? Skip all this. Look at the flag. Can't reach it. Mossop, will you get me the flag here? No, we have to wait until we actually need it. Okay, we have to go talk to the captain. Let me turn up the speed, too. The control. Game speed. Increase. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we'll speed. Give him the map. Or we have to talk to him. Okay. Oh yeah, this is good. We'll be back where we were in an instant. You can watch the sick 3D again. Hey, RetrogradeTom. Sing us a song about horses. Oh, I promised I wouldn't do that anymore. So we're going to look for... Oh, you can just hold in the button. Give him the map. Sick 3D. Yeah, very good art. Very good art. Still asleep. I like the pastels as well. Kestrel. Okay. Get the boat hook. And get the flag. Take the flag. Tell him to get me the flag. Wait, so you can't even... So if I wanted to get the flag right now... I can't, so you literally like have to get it later? Okay, that's fine. This game's starting to show its relation to the last one we played. Which was so hard to figure stuff out. Crap, I'm not supposed to be down here yet. Get the bagpipes. We shouldn't be down here yet. Get the bagpipes, get the porcupine quill. Get this quill. We do need to be down here because we need the quill. Then we have to come back down here when we need the porthole. Okay, we go down here. Get the oilkin. Get the screwdriver. Like the old time movies, you mean how fast it goes? Place the... Oh geez, it's going so... It not only it speeds up like your click in the UI too. Alright, now we can see that there's no pressure. There's a leak in the pipe. Anything else we do here before we go back up? No. Now we oil. We put some oil on this. Oil it. Be right back looking for a group. Yo, are you serious? I gotta make him spit first. Okay, now I use the boat hook on this. Move it. Alright, now we have to get the porthole. Down here. Hey, Ancient Dragon, I'm back. I'm back. We're gonna finish this game today, and the game froze, so we're just quickly speeding back up to where we were. And we're almost there. Okay, that's done down here. Anything else? Was there anything else to do in here? No, we're done down here. So we're done in here, but we have to go get the flag. I think after we fix the other leak, then it lets us actually get the flag. It doesn't let you get the flag until you have the other leak left only. Whoa, what's the credits showing down here? I accidentally clicked credits. Yo, put the thing on the hole. Okay, now you spit. With the glass covered in spit. Go downstairs. Want to buy GFM? Me too. I would like to buy GFM too. Now we can use the exploration on the glass, but you still see it has no pressure. There's a leak somewhere else. Please let me get the flag now. Speed running? Just back up to where we were. We're almost there. Get the flag. Can't reach it. Now will it let me get him to do it? Get back here. Because it wouldn't let me do it before. Now I can do it. Be a top man and get that flag. Okay. Then we'll go seal the leak. With the flag. Sealed the leak with the flag. Done? Okay. Now we gotta go pump up the boiler. At least it lets you do this. In case the game freezes. Now use the bagpipes. Good to go? Good to go. And escape. Escape through all that. Use the spit on the other hole. Yeah, probably not. Okay, so before we go in there, we'll save the game. Remind me to save the game often, if you want to. Okay, Nima. And now we'll put this speech back on. And let's put the subtitles back on. And let's go to the game speed. And put that 1, 2, 3, 4. That was what I had? Let's speed it up 1. one beyond that. Okay, now we go down here. Yeah, that's better. I kind of like the fast movement. Yeah, me too, Herringstone.
Hello, travelers. I'm Captain Nematode, and you are on board my submarine, the Naughtiness. Now, who are you? What do you want?
I am Piers Fanshawe, and this is my faithful manservant, Mossop. I'm here to ask you for your help.
I don't help land dwellers, especially upper-class parasites like yourself. But you can help me. In fact, you can be my prisoners. I need some bargaining power to keep the Royal Navy off my back.
You can't take us prisoner.
I think you'll find I already have, Mr. Fanshawe.
I don't know what that joystick was. Hey, Adrian. How you doing today? My submarine. I like how it has a little goose on top with a little duck. Captain James Mason saved a diskette. Oh, why am I so freaking hungry, man? I'm like a bottomless pit today. Oh, guys, by the way, I got those Zante currents. The game always freezes at this part? Well, that's not good. Hey, have you guys ever wanted to eat raisins that were smaller, that had like less of the good inner parts and were just basically all skin? Well, get Zante currants. They're basically just all skin. They're tinier raisins. Less juicy fruit and more raisin skin. Now I see why no one eats Zante currants. Remember, reach for raisins? The Zante currants. Whoops. Whoops. Don't ever get them. We should delete them. We should put them... I don't know. We should get rid of them. Put them off to the side. Actually, they're not bad. They just taste like... they're like worse raisins. But I bought a whole bag. No wonder they were cheap, too. No wonder they're so cheap. They're like all skin. Give tapeworm your dad. He said that? Well, what the heck do we do? Because no one... I bet you I just have to skip the cutscene. If I skip the cutscene, we'll be fine. We'll just skip the 3D cutscene. Zante currents, whenever we've been talking about them, I've always been like, oh, they seem so interesting. What is it? Now my hands are all sticky. Reach for more skin. Reach for raisins. Reach for Zante currants. We're 57% of the way through the game. I think we can beat it today. Okay, so what we'll do... what are we going to do here? I'm going to... I don't feel like hearing that again, so I'm going to turn the speed... leave the speech off. Put the speed back up. What? Control game speed. 1, 2, 3. There. I'm going to leave the speech off, and we'll skip through it. 107-year-old. Why? Because they like raisins? Who's that raisin maiden? Me, Sunmaid. I'm beautiful with long hair. I used to have long hair. Zante currants are loaded with antioxidants. Yeah, you shouldn't eat them. They're bad for you. They're bad for you. They take oxygen out of your blood. So we'll try skipping it? Okay, we're okay. Alright, we're okay, guys. We just had to skip through the cutscene. Don't worry, I always figure out a way. We'll save over Nima. That's kind of dangerous to save over that one. Oh, of course I still reach for raisins. Yeah, Zante currants. Made from black Corinth grapes dried naturally in the sun to give them a unique tart flavor. No. Oh, are these just for baking? I'll put these in my oatmeal. I'll put these in my oatmeal. Yes. Ugh. Ugh. Did it crash again? Yeah, but I fixed it. Hey Aspen, what's up Aspen? You brought dried mango, it's like paper. Oh, you should get the Trader Joe's, Joy. It depends on the brand you get. Some brands can be really, really good, but other mango, yeah, it can be quite bad. Trader Joe's has the best dried mango I've had. I don't want to touch those. I don't know what havoc I might cause. I almost feel like I want to turn the voices off permanently, but we'll turn them back on.
I don't want to touch those. I don't know what havoc I might cause.
Yeah, oatmeal. Yeah, oatmeal. Maybe I'll put mango in my oatmeal too. Wegmans mango, not as good as the other stuff. Okay, anyway, back to the video gaming time. Mango and man, stop. I prefer man's stop. Captain Nematode, we've got to figure out a way to get him to release us. Well, he looks a little nuts.
Where are you taking us?
To my undersea base. You're free to go where you wish within its confines. You'll have the run of the place. In time, you will come to know and love me like a father, and you will be only too happy to work for me. But you can never leave.
That doesn't sound too bad.
What do you do down here?
I spend every waking hour searching for the lost city of Atlantis, a place destroyed by the land dwellers and claimed by the sea.
But I know where Atlantis is.
Hey, Paranoid.
Don't lie to me, capitalist scum.
Kill that shark at the wheel.
If you did truly know its location, then you would also know why I'm searching for it. Can you tell me that?
Yes. Of course I can. But I want to take a good look around your base before I lead you to Atlantis.
Well, if you ever decide to tell me why I search for Atlantis, then, and only then, will I believe you know its whereabouts.
So I have to figure out why he wants to search for Atlantis. And we're gonna hang out at his base. Never for Mango. I'm not clicking on that this time, Philheen. I won't forget him, though. Wegmans is pretty good, Ancient Dragon, yeah. Look at that shark with his normal human teeth. You know, like the captain? Oh, he's evil Captain Nemo. He's Captain Nemo. A parody of Captain Nemo. Alright, so are we in the base now? Let's do this. Their cakes are good, yeah. I actually don't like their food bar, but I like everything else they have. I don't like their food bar anymore. You like the bellhop? Oh, the manservant? Mossop? He's a good guy. He's the best character in the game
Right,
yet.
Mossop. We've got to find out why Nematode wants to find Atlantis so much. Let's search this base for clues.
Righty-ho, sir.
We've got to search the base for clues. Let's make it happen. Wegwomans? Soon. But yeah, Wegmans does have good, like, yeah, I just don't like their, like, bar where you pay, like, $8 a pound for food. An automaton. Automaton.
I don't think it was constructed to have meaningful discussions.
So there's automatons that just wander around. I wonder if we do anything with them or not. There's a lot of them. What? I still have my screwdriver. I can't... Can I do anything to them? No, I can look at them.
It's another one of those automatons. It seems everyone has one nowadays.
I can look at them?
It's for use with
But I don't use a
screws,
screwdriver
or getting
on
the
them.
lids off paint cans.
Baby shark. What's a shark have human teeth? The British filed them down. The British filed them down in the Victorian era. Conveyor belts?
They must be used for moving heavy goods.
Okay. You haven't had their food bar in a couple years. Me neither. So we got conveyor belts here. Wegmans is a good supermarket though. Oh, the salad bar. I'm a fan of a good salad bar. I'll have to try a salad bar sometime. Automaton. Organ.
Oh, great. I love these things. Listen to this.
Oh, he's gonna play the organ. Nice. That wasn't so good. What happened? Oh.
Ah, so it wasn't my playing after all.
Was League of Extraordinary Gentlemen a bad movie? Yeah, it wasn't that good. The comics are incredible. The movie wasn't as good as the comics. Comics are amazing. Just read the comics. Automatonda. What's up, Tonda? So this is the reason. Bundle of letters. This is the reason why.
My goodness. They're love letters from
Kira.
Captain Nematode of all people.
Thank you so much for the
see, Mossop?
200.
He does have a soul.
Thank you for the knot in the bar, Kira. Thanks, that helps the stream a lot. How about Nana bars? I like Nana bars the most out of any type of bar that I like. So it was about love letters? He wants to go to... He got love letters from...
It's a bundle of letters written in somewhat shaky handwriting.
Hey, Kira. Let's go away. Daytona.
I wonder if those straps are there to prevent the audience from applauding too
Hey,
loudly.
Train. Thank you for the 200.
not.
Thank you for the Nana bar. Whoa, I love Nana bar so much. Best comic you read was Superman Red Sun. No. Read League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. It's one of the best comics ever. It's better than Watchmen.
This could come in handy if I need to escape from this place without the
better
aid
than
of
Watchmen.
Nematode's submarine.
It's better than Watchmen. It's better than Watchmen. How you doing, Tonda? Thank you, Adrian. Thank you so much for the 200. Kira, thank you so much for the 200. Thank you for those Nana bars, y'all. Thank you for those Nana bars, y'all. Thank you for those Nana bars, y'all. Oh, he sleeps on a shell bed? That's sick. I'm not into the round bed because... I forget. Picture.
That must be an artist's impression of the mythical mermaid.
Comics with the now a feature film sticker on them. Yeah, the film is not ever really good. Watchmen is not good, and League of Extraordinary is not good. I mean, it's not as good as the comic. It's not Let's Go to Reykjavik. It's Let's Go
Captain Nematode
away.
certainly takes his nautical
Daytona
decor
Beach.
very seriously.
No, it's Daytona Beach.
If it's watertight, it's good enough for me.
Red Sun is good. I actually haven't read Red Sun. I haven't readed Red Sun. I have not read, Red Sun, If I was a supervillain, who would I be? Brainiac, Puzzle Maniac, Riddler, the Puzzler. I'd be like the Riddler, but with like, you do missed puzzles, not just like word riddles, because I'm not a word riddle type guy. I'm like a puzzle type guy. Is there a puzzle, type guy? Maybe arcade? DC puzzle villain. DC Supervillains Chapter 1 Slider Puzzle? I'd probably be the Joker. No. DC Villains Puzzle Man. There's no Puzzle Man. That's who I'd be, though. Maybe Arcade. How about Marvel Puzzle Man? Nana Bar is the best bar. Hey, Torrent. There's no Puzzle Man. Arcade. Marvel Arcade character. What did Arcade do? Arcade from Marvel Comics. Yeah. His Murder World, that was kind of like, he forced people to fight each other for survival in Murder World. He's kind of like, he's the closest thing to what I am. Yeah, this is the closest thing to what I would be. This type of guy. There's a cool old X-Men game that has arcade in it. That's actually not cool at all. That we gotta play someday. It's like a Commodore 64 game, old DOS game. Nothing's better than Watchmen. I like League of Extraordinary Gentlemen better, but Watchmen's great as well. Did I get the joke that the mermaid is wearing fishnet stockings? Fish... I still don't get it. Let's go away. Daytona Beach. Dink got something stuck in his headphone jack. So, did we just figure out what we needed to do? It was the love letters? Puzzler's a real villain from Marvel? Oh, he didn't pop up. You want to read Batman vs. the Puzzwiz? It's coming soon. Once I get popular enough, I'll be in a DC comic. I just have to keep streaming for the next 80,000 years, and then I'll be popular enough. I have to figure out a way to stay alive for the next 80,000 years. He's a DC villain called the Puzzler? Really? There's a Puzzler? He would be Detective Butt, a real character from Japan. Why is he called Detective Butt? Let's see if we have enough to go to Atlantis or whatever.
I know why you're searching for Atlantis.
Oh, yes? Tell me why.
Budget Joker? No, he's like arcade. He makes people like do like weird games to survive the games. He's like kind of like Saw, I guess. You want the real estate? Oh, I don't have what we need. I thought it was about the love letters. I thought it was these love letters.
It's a bundle of letters written in somewhat shaky handwriting.
But who are they to, sir?
Apparently, they're all addressed to, oh dear, a mermaid.
A mermaid? But they're mythical creatures, sir. A human crossed with a fish is biologically impossible.
I'm well aware of that, Mossop. Mind you, some of the things Nematode has written to her are anatomically impossible. All the letters are addressed to the same place, Atlantis. It seems Nematode saw this mermaid years ago and fell in love with her, and he's pursued her ever since. You're the silly fool probably just got drunk in Copenhagen.
That's why he wants to find Atlantis. He thinks she lives
Ryan,
there.
thanks for that host.
Dirty old devil.
What's up, Ryan?
Still,
if you're there.
at least we know his true reason for searching for it.
I just had to read the letters some more. You remember the game with Arcade? You couldn't beat Juggernaut and Wolverine. I really want to play that game again, Kira. There was that game, and then there was a Captain America game where I remember fighting Batroc. We should play those games soon. Naruto is the best American comic. Slam dunk agreed on that, Kestrel. Google it and I'll see. The Puzzler. Ryan, what's up, Ryan? Thank you for that raid. How was GoldenEye? I love GoldenEye. The Puzzler. Villain. I never remember how to spell villain. The Puzzler. This guy? I'm not this guy. Oh, I am definitely this guy, though. The Puzzler was fond of quoting Macbeth? That sounds like me. What am I up to? Oh, just playing an adventure game. GoldenEye is a game. Well, the thing is, I couldn't, like, chat too much because I was hanging out with my daughter. What I was going to say is GoldenEye, Ryan, is very much a product of its day. Because at the time, you had a lot of shooters on the PC, like Doom and whatnot, that didn't really have objectives. Whereas GoldenEye was a shooter on a console with awesome multiplayer that made the controls work really well. Like the controls worked really well at the time, even though on that weird controller. And then the single player had like advancing levels of difficulty where you have new objectives on each level. And the difficulty was also really well balanced. It had cool like location-based shooting where like you shot someone in the arm, you could shoot their gun off, shoot them in the head, shoot them in the leg and everything. And there were tons of secrets, and that objective-based gameplay was sort of more unique at the time. And then also there was like finding secrets to try to speedrun each level, like build speedrunning into each level. I don't know. So that's why GoldenEye was so good at the time. But that stuff, the gameplay doesn't quite hold up as well. So that's why I was gonna type that in chat, but I didn't. His name is Detective Butt, and he's a butt man. That's why people liked GoldenEye back then. Oh, he's a detective butt. His face is a butt. That sounds kind of neat. If it's detective, I like detective stuff. Paranoid, what's wrong? Quote Macbeth now. Verily. There you go. Verily. There you go. Forsooth. To sleep, perchance to stream. GoldenEye's AI, right, the AI. There was an article on that recently too, right? It has good... There was a video on why the AI is good recently. The AI was very good. Multiplayer was very fun as well. 4 people on one console. I was just saying why it's good if no one explained it to you. Okay, so now we know why he wanted to go to Atlantis.
I know why you're searching for Atlantis.
Oh, yes? Tell me why.
We talked with Nas about how dumb Nematode is right in front of him. He's not really listening, or he's already so upset. He's already crazy.
You seek one of the mermaids that inhabit the city.
Then you've been there. You've seen Atlantis. You've witnessed the beauty of the mermaids. Lost your heart to their well-nigh ineffable marine odor.
No, but I do know where Atlantis is.
Where? Tell me where. We'll take my submarine and go right now.
Not so fast. I want to know something in return.
Whatever you want to know, just ask me. I must get to Atlantis.
When is Sherlock game?
Then tell me where I can find Dinsey Island.
I can't tell you that. It's suicide to attempt the journey. You'll never make it past the Reef of Doom.
Then you must tell me how to get past the Reef of Doom, Captain Nematode.
If you get me into Atlantis, I will get you past the reef. I'll even give you a map.
Very well. But you must take me back to my ship now, and you can follow us to Atlantis. I'll give you a signal when it's safe for your vessel to enter.
You understand, of course, that if you try to double-cross me, I shall sink your ship immediately.
I can quite believe that. Now, if you don't mind, I have a ship to get to.
We might play the FMV Sherlocks. Oh, please don't freeze it with the cutscene again. The only Sherlock games we have left to play are the pixel art ones and the FMV ones. And some really old ones, which we probably won't play, because they're like text stuff. AI broke a lot of ground navigating characters in 3D spaces. Guess like you never focused on that as a kid, but I think it is true. The AI was always doing something like kind of interesting in that game. It was just so much fun in so many different levels. The single player and the multiplayer, and all the different secrets you could do. Big head mode, paintball mode. You can just mess around in every level. GoldenEye had a lot going for it, and I also really love Perfect Dark as well. I'd like to stream Perfect Dark, maybe. Star Fox 64 has better multiplayer? I don't know about that, but Star Fox 64 does have fun multiplayer. I don't know that it's better than GoldenEye. Okay, Nima 2. Numa, yay. Numa, yay. It was fantastic in its time, but now, yeah, I don't know. I'd have to replay it too, Ryan. I'd have to replay it. Or maybe I'll watch you play some more of it. Okay, so we go back to our ship and lead him to Atlantis. Now, if he wants to cross between a fish and a human, he should come with us to the island, because that's where that guy is. Oh, we can see his crack. That was that guy is splicing animals and humans. He could probably get the mermaid he always wanted. F-Zero GX is the best racer ever.
We must be true to our word and find the exact location of Atlantis for Captain Nematode.
But we don't know where it is.
I know that, you know that, but Nematode doesn't know that. We just have to make sure we find it, or we'll never locate Dinsey Island.
Okay. So we're gonna have to do this here. Okay, I wonder how we can find the location. Maybe the captain knows. You're the captain! Yeah, we lied. I bet you the captain of this boat knows where it is. Let's go. Atlantis. You know where Atlantis is, homie?
Captain, we must leave this area. We'll be heading due south.
Aye, aye, sir. Full speed ahead. Hoist the keel, cast off the forecastle.
Da 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 da. Some sick 3D action. That water looks nice. Look at those masts with no sails. Don't need no sails. Those are just to balance the boat. Okay, now what?
I will talk to you later, Captain.
Really?
I will talk to you later, Captain.
Okay. Well, we left. And that guy's following us. Save. I'd saved it right before we moved our boat.
I better brief the captain before I explore the ship.
No, I just tried to talk to him twice, damn it. Do I have to give him something? What the heck? I just tried to talk to him. 2 freaking times.
I will talk to you later, Captain.
Well, what the hell? Look at him.
He's the captain of the Farragut.
I gotta brief the captain? Give him... photograph? I'll give him the photograph.
Captain, do you recognize this coastline? I believe it to be the location of the lost city of Atlantis.
It does look familiar. Yes, that's the Halanga Peninsula. The island you seek is not on any map I've seen, but using this, I can certainly find it.
Oh, that's all we had to do.
Then change course, and we shall make haste to the Panther's Eye.
Oh, I thought the Panther's Eye was the island we were trying to go to, not Atlantis. Look at that boat. So many different 3D shots of this sick boat. Give the captain some sails. Yeah,
Right, Mossop. This island is far too pleasant to be uninhabited. Why don't you trot off and see if you can find the locals? Explain that we're looking for Atlantis. And if they refuse to help, tell them that we have fire sticks and magic, and that we'll wipe them out if they don't comply.
Isn't that a little strong, sir?
Don't ever tell an Englishman how to treat foreigners, Mossop. We've been doing it for hundreds of years, so I think we've pretty much got the hang of it by now.
There we go. Poor Mossop is going to get strung up. What accent is the captain? Scottish. Rideout's a fun racer on PC. Never played it. Sick boat, right, Cascon? Hey, Mr. Steel Row. I'm a titan of retro gaming. I like that. Titan of retro gaming. I gotta put that in... What? Wasting time being a dick on Twitch. Oh, you guys are the British people in chat are commenting on that. Social commentary. This is a parody of Victorian era Britain by a British developer, okay? So they're allowed to do it. Don't worry, it's a British developer. I cringed in shame at that. Wait, what's the joke? That the British don't treat foreigners well? What did they do to foreigners? I thought the British did know how to treat foreigners.
Sir! Help me, sir!
What are you doing in there, Mossop? Stop playing around and get out of that pot.
I can't, sir. You see, the natives have invited me to dinner.
Colonialism?
What did you say to them, for goodness sake?
Oh.
I only told them what you told me to say. They didn't seem to take very kindly to the strong-arm tactics, sir.
Well, obviously, Mossop, you have to temper what you say depending on how outnumbered you are.
With the war and whatnot?
Have you no idea how to conduct international relations?
If I might interrupt here, who exactly are you?
Oh, I'm dreadfully sorry.
I like these guys.
I haven't introduced
Pants.
myself. I am Piers Fanshawe, gentleman and agent of Queen Victoria, head of state for the British Empire.
And what is your business here, Mr. Fanshawe?
Those are cool, like, leather shorts.
I'm
and
looking for a place
big
called
boots.
Atlantis. It's a city under the sea, populated by mermaids, and I heard it was around here somewhere.
I am not familiar with the name, but there is a cave on this island that was tunneled by a civilization that ceased to exist long ago. Maybe that could be what you're looking for.
It's certainly worth a try. If you could just show me where it is, I'll be on my way.
I'm afraid it's not that simple. You see, in my country, we have a tradition that whenever someone visits in search of help, he must bring an offering to the chief of the village as a mark of respect. Do you have such a gift?
Let me see. I'm sure I've got something that you'd like.
All right, let me see. What we got? Colonialism and thousands years of racism. Oh, really? There was racism? I know the U.S. has a lot of racism. What with that whole slavery thing and all. I don't really know about Britain's racism. I guess there's racism all over. Why is everyone so stupid? And does racism? Why does everyone do racism? It's so dumb. Like, why are they all so dumb? Let's look at this rock.
It's a smooth rock I found on the beach.
British are dicks, basically. Really, Adrian? You're a cool American guy. Me too. You're just a shower of wankers still asleep. You hate yourselves, Vicky Mushroom. Hey, Skywitch. I like you guys. I like the British, and the British. Let's all be friends and not do racism anymore. What do you guys say? I have a proposition. Let's all stop being racism, and befriend. You guys were inspired by Monkey Island? Yeah, maybe that one scene. Attack?
British diplomatic protocol requires me at least to introduce myself before I decide to fight.
Oh, you invented slavery. The U.S. took it from you. Oh, so it's your fault. Oh, good. So we say it's not our fault, it's British fault. Jersey boy. I'm not a Jersey boy. Or am I? What is racism? Where you drive around in a course and try to get first? Yeah. Racism. It's an activity you can complete where you're racing. It's part of racing. You ever seen NASCAR? A lot of the people there are into racism. Everybody dance now? What are we doing, Felheen? It fits pretty well. It fits perfectly, Felheen. And Charles Schultz will now take down my stream because I played an illegal song. You want to win the racism. I don't think that's a good thing to win, John. Like fish and chips. I want to go to UK to have, well, I kind of want to go to the UK. One of the things I'd like to do there is have fish and chips there. Is that okay? You should be proud to be British. He's got a... Okay, let's give him the rock. Does he want a rock?
You cannot fool me. That is just a rock. Maybe if it was crafted into
What
something...
happened to my laugh track? I didn't
would be
press
more
it at that time.
interested.
I almost pressed it. I mean, it almost... What do you mean? The studio... It almost laughed. They almost laughed. Hey, Skywitch. Place this on the
I
screwdriver.
should try to place something more useful there.
A lot of them actually are. I know. That's the sad part
It's
about it.
used for grabbing small boats, I guess.
The dancing dudes are very
It's for
distracting.
use with screws or getting the lids off paint cans.
They're slam dunk. They're a slam dunk. Okay, so I have to figure out how to carve this rock into something cool. So my manservant can get out of that pot. Ooh, ivy. Smell it.
Ah, the fresh smell of a wild growing plant.
Let's take some. Hope it's not
Maybe
poison
Mossad
ivy.
could plant this in my window box.
Toot 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 toot. Place this on the ivy. Yeah. You mix it with ivy. Now we've got an ivied rock. I wonder if that's good enough. Let's go check the other direction. This way. You could have fish and chips in New Zealand. The Brits can't afford fish after Brexit. Well, I hope they can. I hope that situation works itself out. That seems like kind of a very weird situation to be in.
Oh, what's up?
John, thank you for the Prime sub. That helps the stream a lot, and I appreciate it. And thanks for being one of the longest time viewers on the channel. Let's check John's follow age. Let's see what it is. It says December 23rd, 2015. That's almost as long as you could possibly be following the channel. Thank you, John. I want to go to the UK. That's a place I'd like to travel to. When I
was a child, I liked nothing better than spending a lazy Sunday afternoon picking berries,
'Cause I think-
and then throwing them at the ruffians in the local stocks.
It'd be an easy trip from where I am, from where I live. And it could be like an easy, an easy trip from where I am, from where I live. And it could also be an easy trip. Are they Monkey Islanding? Are you seeing lots of Monkey Island references, Kira? What's Brenter? Hey, Ragnar the Red, 89. So I got more berries here. Do we use the berries too? Yeah. Thank you, John. Thank you so much for the sub. Water. Move into
A gentleman never gets wet without good reason.
True. Should we...
It will hold a pint of liquid.
Okay.
I'm standing by the shore of a freshwater lake.
I'm assuming we go in that lake after... I wonder if this is good enough. A trinket? Now it's a trinket, so we're good enough. We're good to go. Yeah, that's NASCAR, G-Pudding. NASCAR is... As a sport, I mean, it often gets boiled down to being driving in a circle, but it actually is pretty deep. To actually win that, to be the best at it, though, of course, like F1 racing is more naturally interesting. Though in some ways, NASCAR may be even more difficult to actually be like to be good at that. There's so many components to it. F1 is cooler because there's more complicated tracks, or like, racing on more complicated tracks. It's cooler. But NASCAR is still pretty cool too. You're gonna take me around London? Okay. I do want to go. I don't know when I will have the time. Maybe next year. I don't think I'll have the time anytime soon, but I'd like to try to make time if I ever have time for a trip. Dreadfell, what's up? Is the horribly economic crippling exit from the EU is a bad idea? Dude, I don't know. I'm no scientist, but it seems like it, Dreadfell. But I'm no scientist. Okay, let's give the chief the trinket.
Chief, as a token of my respect, I give you this valuable trinket. It will increase your fertility manifold and is worth a lot of money in my country.
That's not a lot of use to me, is it? Your country's currency is not valid here.
You like Ivy Rock Racing? I've seen that. Good stuff.
But consider it an investment. Just think, in a few years, when you're invaded and colonized by the British
F1
Empire,
racers are the
you'll
fastest
be so rich that you may even be allowed to keep some of your own land.
Well, thank you.
Oh, there was
I suppose I should reciprocate.
There was another
the favor.
colonizing
I will
joke.
lend you my best guide.
Colonialism
who will lead
joke.
you to the Serpent Cave, the entrance to the city you seek.
I talked over a little bit. What's this?
Excuse me, Chief, but the guide is wearing a
Hey,
blindfold.
Maslowick.
How on earth will it be able to show me the way to this cave?
Mr. Fanshawe, if the guide could see the terrors of the Serpent Cave, he would never
Oh, the
agree
overhead
to
map
take you
looked like
there.
Monkey Island. Got it.
Terrors, did you say? Is it dangerous, this cave?
Let us just say that no one has ever come out of the cave alive.
Yeah, I'd like to go to
see.
London next year, maybe.
I don't
I
suppose
don't
you'd
know.
let me
Someday.
bother my manservant
Someday.
for a while. I could have him back in time for dinner.
It isn't hygienic to reheat meat, Mr. Fanshawe.
Right, just checking. Oh well, young guide chappie, lead the way.
I guess we're not going to get Mossop back.
Don't worry, Mossop. I'll save you.
Norway?
I hope so, sir. I'm turning pink.
Uh-oh.
That's perfectly normal, Mossop. If you cast your mind back to just after Christmas, when you last had a bath, you said exactly the same thing then.
Norway sounds fun too, Mel. That's another place on my list of places I'd like to go. I don't know how long it takes to get there. Can we,
Don't worry, Mossop. Help's on the way. Just don't get too anxious. We don't want a repeat of that incident that got you thrown out of the municipal pool, do we?
I changed my icon. I did, Wydoomer. Don't worry, it'll stay that for a while. That was my Titus cosplay. Sorry, Wydoomer. You invite me to Sweden. Sweden and Norway and Denmark. Is it possible to visit all three places? Or are you only allowed one? There's more ivy up here, and there's weird animals. Look.
I'm not an expert on horticulture, but I believe that's a piece of ivy.
Fair enough. What are these? What's this animal? Norway is
That
where
must be the laziest animal in the world. Even when I approach it, it doesn't move.
Norway is where all of Japan's sushi salmon comes from because Pacific salmon isn't sushi grade. Why is that? So if you go to Norway, you can get really good salmon there. I love
I
salmon.
can't possibly reach that.
I'm a big fan of salmon. Can I
It's
use?
used for grabbing small boats, I guess.
I can't.
I can't possibly reach that.
Well, use the boat hook, you doofus. Fine, don't.
That must
Then
be
don't.
the laziest animal in the world.
Fish,
Even
I
when
love
I approach
fish.
it, it doesn't move.
It's an hour longer than UK. Oh, okay. All right, cool. Go to Poland. It's a flyover country of Europe. So you want me to go to a flyover country? Hey, Swizzlefish. I think it's Norway, Adrian, yes. Or one of those Scandinavian countries. Their salmon is the best. Then now I really want to go there. I love salmon. Oh, here's the snake cave. Should we go in? I think that...
That's the entrance to the Serpent Cave.
Yeah. This game's getting interesting. Oh boy. Okay, we've got to take the cutlass and take the arm too. Pirate. What the? This game has some interesting animations. Okay, well that's a dead guy. Let's look at that panel. Hold on, let me save. 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 Hold on, you can't save by clicking. You have to save and then click here. Okay, serpent. Serpent. There's a spot where you can stand in Norway, Sweden, and Denmark at the same time. Is there? There isn't. No, there isn't. Norway has some of the most beautiful nature in Europe, but it's cold and dark most of the year. Good, I like cold, I like dark. Does it rain? I also like rain. Place the cutlass.
I can't take the risk that whatever I put on the panel would be heavy enough to disarm the trap.
Okay, what if I try moving onto
I don't
it?
see how I can stand on this panel and cross to the other side.
Okay, can I walk across? Alright, nope.
My goodness, that was close. I'll have to find a way to disarm that trap.
I'm not going to eat the surstrumming thing. People have mentioned that a lot. It's grossy. It was a marketing scheme about the sushi grade salmon. The leader of Norway was trying to come up with a way to sell their excess salmon, and they sold it to Japanese vendors for a low price, but it had to be sold for use in sushi. They had to use the English word salmon instead of the Japanese word, because the Japanese idea of salmon was that it wasn't fit for sushi. That's weird. So this generational thing where younger people in Japan like salmon sushi, but older people not so much. Hey Lars. It go good. How you go? Diving
I
suit?
can't take the risk that whatever I put on the panel would be heavy enough to disarm the trap.
Oh, so maybe we have to go get maybe we have to go get our buddy back.
I don't see how I can stand on this panel and cross to the other side.
We must have to go free Mossop. Because I don't have anything else that's heavier than this diving suit. Maybe I have to go use the cutlass to free Mossop. Very interesting. Yeah, a lot of the things that happen in the world are just like these weird schemes and for no reason. Whale sushi for the win. Hey, I've never tried it. Maybe you're... I mean, I don't know why. I mean, we use the cutlass for the ivy. Feel bad for eating whales, but not for eating... Oh, poor animal. Attack? Why would you attack?
It's not exactly a huge threat to my safety.
Just randomly click attack on things. Am I taking this animal? Oh, goodness. Oh, we're taking the animal.
I think I can safely carry this animal about.
Hey,
It's
the
too lazy to
Juicely.
struggle.
Hey, the Juicely. Hey, thank you for the fan art. Yeah, you made that. You made that. Pacific is better than Atlantic, is it? Is it? I did not know that. I think I've only had Atlantic. I don't know if I've had Pacific. Hopefully you're on Jeopardy and get a sushi category. Yeah, you would know the answer. Maybe the animal's heavy enough. Maybe we don't free Mossop. Take a shit in it. Thank you, Barfy. That's a good lesson for you. Hey, Hankston, here's a lesson for you. Take a shit in it! Did I know Sega wasn't a Japanese company? It was started by 2 World War II vets who wanted to import US entertainment? No. Wait, so how did... Don't they have a Japanese branch? How did it... Wait a second. Hey, Tony, did you know that? I did know that. How did Sonic the Hedgehog come to be Christopher? I don't know. Does Adrian know? I did not know that.
I can't take the risk that whatever I put on the panel would be heavy enough to disarm the trap.
Well, put the animal there, homie. Oh, the animal's heavy enough. The animal seems so light.
I hope this animal doesn't wander off while I'm in the trap.
So I couldn't put a whole diving suit on it, but I can put this tiny little cute teddy bear. Okay, whatever you say there, Christopher. This is like trying to dodge. Look out. This is a pretty clever game. They started the company in Japan, but it was started... Oh, okay. That's neat. That's neat. That's pretty neat. Isn't that neat or no? Lad who did the history of Sega on YouTube. Oh, I don't know my stuff. Adrian, I was reading something Adrian said. I don't know much. I don't know anything. Christopher, how did Sonic the Hedgehog, how did they make that there? What are you doing? No, you can't go across that lava. Okay, so now we have to figure out how to get... Oh, we have to...
I can't possibly reach that.
Look at the plug.
It seems to be stopping something from above this cave falling down into it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can't...
It's used for grabbing small boats,
I can't
guess.
use the plug. Can I use...
If it's watertight, it's good enough for me.
Okay. So I have to somehow unplug it, but I don't have any... Yeah, I don't have any items that I can use to unplug it. So I might need to go above and unplug. I can't... Yeah, I can use this, but I can't...
I can't possibly reach that.
So I must have to go back and get something, because I can't use this, I can't use this.
It's for use with screws, or getting the lids off paint cans.
I can't use this.
This is full of oil, used for lubricating
Remember that
ship's
talking
engine
cat?
parts.
There's gonna be more talking animals later, I promise.
It's used for grabbing small boats, I
Right
guess.
now we have to figure out Atlantis, and then we're finally gonna get to the island.
It will hold a pint of liquid.
Yeah, I don't have anything I can use here. I can look at it and click... Yeah, so we have to leave. And go figure out how to undo the plug. I must need to get something I didn't pick up. They originally made coin-operated games.
I hope this animal doesn't wander
For military
off while
bases.
I'm in the trap.
I did know the service games thing. Coin-operated games for military bases. That's neat. In Oslo, it's chilly most of the time. Good, I want to go where it's cold. I want to go where it's only snow and cold. And rain. No, actually, but now, and then they changed it to what Barfy said. Barfy says they changed it to super extra gigantic ass. Is that true? Does anyone know that? It used to be service games and they changed it, right, Barfy? You want to be included in the smart people talk. I know, me too. Can you take the hat of the skeleton? I didn't see if I could. I think we need to get an item. We did, because we didn't do anything in that. Oh, I need to use the diving suit at the water. I thought that was where we were gonna go after we satiated the needs of the chief. Check out Greenland. Okay. Crickets. Use it. Whenever I tell a joke, whenever I try to tell a joke, that's what this is what you hear. I thought I had just told a joke. Okay, so the water, I need to use the diving suit. There we go. Yeah, okay, we need to do this first. I knew it. There we go. Now we get some items we need, homie. Homie. But seriously, who's the artist for this game? Because I want to play the other games that they made immediately. Let's look it up right now. Let's see, the Gene Machine, and let's do what, Moby Games maybe? How would we find out who did the art, the pixel art for this game, or the art? Was it just a random artist at this company? Divide by 0. The Gene Machine. How do you find out who did the art? How can you find that out? Creative Director. Screenplay, 3D animation, 3D models. Art Director, Sue Tong. Would it be that? Would that be who it is? The Art Director, Sue Tong. Backgrounds, 2D animation. The animation, but what about like the... It would be the Art Director maybe? She only worked for this company. Or what would it be? 2D animation? There's 4 people. Cartoon animation. Backgrounds, character designer? No. Gene Machine. Gene Machine. These people only worked on the Gene Machine except for this person, which worked on Crackdown, Flight of the Falcon, Glover, War Games DEFCON 1, Assassin's Creed. I guess it's tough to find out who designed these pixel, hey, Broken Sword, sprite animation. It's tough to find out, you know? Maybe it was just a unique design for this game alone. An SNK employee tried to drop an arcade cabinet on a Yakuza member who kidnapped his sister. It was the inspiration for a scrolling beat-em-up. Whoa, did it work? Did the Yakuza member expire? Did I know Steve Jobs works for Atari? I think so. And they told him there's no market for personal computers. I think I remember that. I learned that games are made by teams of people. Yeah, but I mean, someone must have come up with the design of like this style. Glover. Danny Glover. Yeah. Oh, here's the plug. There we go. We found the plug. It was up here. Did I know Steve Jobs is draining down the plug? Okay. No, go down there. That was silly. Did I know Steve Jobs is in hell being slapped on the butt by the devil? Did not. Ooh, fishy. Lots of little fish flopping around. They kidnapped his sister over a money dispute, and they smashed an arcade cabinet from a crane outside their offices, and they decided to give her back because he was nuts.
I don't need to go back to the plug hole.
Wow, that is quite tasty.
My golden rule of exploration. Never eat the berries.
I like the setting that they're using for this game. It's a pretty cool era where you had machines, but they were kind of primitive-ish. They always found a way to do, at least in media, they always found a way to do what they're going to do. Like when games from this era take you to the moon in these ridiculous space suits and whatnot, and rockets. Ice-T did all the art. You know what I'm trying to say, so Swizzlefish. Like, did they ever make another game in the same style? It doesn't seem that way. Or Mossip's heating up. Mossip's heating up, eh? He's eating up over here. SNK was started with the Yakuza's money. Did the Yakuza have a US branch? And if so, are they hiring streamers? Do they want Do they want to sponsor anyone on Twitch? Make him into sushi. Ain't got no time. I gotta save my manservant. It's in an untold history of Japanese game developers volumes. Oh, is that a book? You cannot take the hat. You cannot take the hat, KSCom. Yeah, I like anti-hero protagonists. Like Sherlock Holmes. That's why I really liked the Sherlock Holmes games.
The water has cooled down the lava so much that it is solidified, so I can cross safely now.
I like the idea, Kira, too, of sort of a fallible protagonist that doesn't always just do the best things. Sometimes they do really messed up stuff. So now we can cross the lava. I wish there was more Sherlock Holmes games. I feel like Nancy Drew, there's like 30 games. There should be that many Sherlock games, and they should be... Her Interactive should do Sherlock Holmes games, I think. I think that would be amazing. But they seem to just be focused on Nancy Drew. I want to tweet them that they should make Sherlock Holmes games on Twitter right now. Hey, Her Interactive. You all we think you should make Sherlock Holmes games. What? We think you should make Sherlock Holmes games. Tweet. Yeah, there we go. Maybe that'll work. Maybe that'll give him an idea. I really want to play more Nancy Drew now. Like House MD, you think? I normally don't like that, like those network shows. Brotagonist, a Brotagonist is good as well. Crystals here.
Fascinating. There are little symbols carved onto 3 of the crystals.
Little symbols.
Unless I'm mistaken, they're ancient Greek characters. There's a delta on the purple crystal,
beta,
a beta
green,
on the green
delta,
crystal,
purple, beta,
and a
green.
zeta on the blue crystal. I think that's probably significant in some way. And what's this? A blue crystal all on its own.
Blue crystal. Wait, a blue crystal on its own? Delta? Can I take the blue?
There's a delta on the purple crystal,
Delta.
a beta on the green crystal,
Beta.
and a zeta on the blue crystal.
Zeta, and then a blue on its own. Okay. This is cool. Look at how cool these crystals are. Dev with this was divided by 0. Yeah, I know. Went defunct in 96. I know. Just look that up. Yeah. I already know that was a fish. I was just on the Moby Games. Plus, I've already looked up divide by 0 before today. Sheesh. Are you not? Sheesh. Adrian, thanks for 37 bits. Sherlock Holmes versus Nancy Drew. That'd be sick. Oh, here we go. Can I take the crystals? Welcome to Atlantis. Oh, this is Atlantis. So I need to get the crystals. So we can get in. Alpha, beta, zeta. And then a blue crystal on its own. Please make Sherlock games. I want to play more Nancy Drew. That first one was great. I can't wait to play the others. Supposedly...
There's a delta on the purple
Yeah, let me
crystal,
take some,
a
homie.
beta on the green crystal, and a zeta on the blue crystal.
Hey, you Christensen. What are you researching, Jess? Get the Hardy Boys and you like it. Isn't Her Interactive making another, Can I go?
There's a delta
No!
on the purple
Aren't
crystal,
they making another
a beta on the green crystal,
Nancy Drew?
and a zeta on the blue crystal.
I can't take these, though. Well, maybe I have to, I don't... Is there somewhere else I can get crystals? I can't... It just says crystals, and I can't... Maybe I have to use... No.
It's for use with screws, or getting the lids off paint cans.
Researching Japanese bars for sake. Is there an item I missed? You think I missed an item? Like a knife or something that I can... Because I can't use any of this on the crystals. Unless there's a specific crystal. You have to put crystals on the pedestals to get into Atlantis. I think. I found Atlantis, it's right here. Well, if we found Atlantis, maybe we can go get... What's his face? Maybe I can just walk through here. Okay, I just need to walk through here for now. Okay, that's what I need to do. Can I walk this way? Walk this way. Don't go. No, don't go back there. Hey, AAA, you recently purchased the Homes on Homes license, and you're making a point-and-click house-flipping game with Sherlock. Can't spoil, but maybe one of the houses will contain a murder most foul. The Homes on Homes. Yeah, he's a...
I'll try oiling it down. I don't know if it'll do any good, but it always makes me feel better.
I like how he fixes... Yeah, I've seen that show. AAA, what's up? We still have to play more Nancy Drew. We had to oil that up. Nancy Drew. I want to play those. But we have to play Indiana Jones after this and The Last Crusade. And then we have to play... The next game's up for debate. And then the next game will be Fate of Atlantis. And then the next game's up for debate still. And then play Gabriel Knight.
By Jove!
Found it!
An entire city under the ground. This could be the archaeological find of the century.
It's underground. It wasn't underwater after all. It's in a cave. It's in a cave. That's cool, AAA. Well, I hope you make a good game with that license. More Poirot. There are Poirot games. There are like a couple Poirot games at least. Oh, I found a rock. Yeah, we'll play some Poirot games. There's and then there were none or something. That's a Poirot game, right? I know there's a lot of Nancy Drew games. And I want to play more of them.
It's a model of the lost city of Atlantis.
Indiana Jones comes after Gene Machine. Yeah, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade is coming after Gene Machine. And then, I'm not sure what's next. Take all those crystals. There we go. Pop, 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 pop them back. Pop them in your pocket. Now, I wonder what placing the crystals will do. Poirot. Yeah, it's French. What if we find the Mert people flopping around because we pulled the plug? Well, I guess we'd be responsible for a genocide. Accidental genocide. It's happened before. Fate. Murder on the Orient Express is Poirot. Okay, let's play that. So what did I just get? I got an Atlantean rock, which looks like saltwater taffy.
I'm not hungry enough to eat this.
And we got a green crystal, yellow, purple, and red. So I have to make blue, purple, purple and green, red and yellow. Make blue, right? I don't know. Let's go. And on the altitude, I like how it's called an altitude adjuster. This is silly. Poirot's the best show. Used to watch it a little bit as a kid. And then The Renun's a great game. Okay. Isn't that a Poirot story? Vic? Rock candy, mate. Oh, it's rock candy. I thought it was saltwater taffy, which is gross. I hate saltwater taffy. I don't like it. Let's see. Zeta was blue, so let's do... Beta was green, so let's place the green crystal on it. We're gonna bring them all back to life, I think. This is Alpha, right? Alpha was purple. So now I have to, like, mix these two.
It's the yellow crystal I found in the Atlantis throne room. It's the red crystal I found in the Atlantis throne room.
Green, yellow, purple, red Pokemon. I don't think so.
This looks like a delicacy. Maybe I could trade it for something less exotic to eat.
Oh, maybe we need to trade that for Mossip. Let's save it. Let's save because we haven't saved in a bit of time, eh? Saved in a bit of time. Save. Oh, we are definitely beating this game today. We're like 75% of the way through the game. Hell yeah. Barfy, party into the future, man. Never stop. And hey,
there's a delta on the purple crystal, a beta on the green crystal, and a zeta on the blue crystal.
Oh, ABC Murders, I think, is Poirot, too. It's Agatha Christie, but not Poirot? Oh, sorry. Wait, ABC Murders is Poirot. Okay. I want to play a Poirot game. There's a lot of games we want to play. We've got to play Indiana Jones. We got to stick to the schedule. Already locked it in. Indiana Jones after this, then random stuff. And Nancy Drew and Poirot.
I hope this animal doesn't wander off while I'm in the trap.
I have a feeling I can trade this food to get Mossip back, and then we can maybe mix these crystals somehow when I have Mossip with me. The yellow and the red. Yellow and red make blue? Is that true? I thought it was like green and... I don't remember. I don't remember grade school stuff. Can't wait till my daughter's in school so I can like relearn all this stuff that I forgot. I honestly don't know. Yellow? No, blue's a primary color. Okay, maybe we have to mix around the different crystals in a different way. But anyway, let's give him the Atlantean rock. Yeah, I don't remember this stuff, I'm being honest.
I'd better not try to appease the chief yet. While he's looking after Mossop, he'll be too busy to stop me getting the map of the Reef of Doom from Nematode.
Oh. Huh, so we don't do this? Oh. Well, I can go tell, Nematode where Atlantis is. I've literally just found it. Maybe we go back to him. If not, I'll reload when we're back in Atlantis and try to figure out the pedestals. ABC is Poirot. Okay. Primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. Right. Red and yellow is orange. Yeah. Red and blue is purple, and yellow and blue is green. Yeah.
That's our transport to and from the ship.
Yeah.
That's our transport to and from the ship.
Hi, Freed. You've won an Olive Garden gift card. I was waiting for somebody to speak up so we could have education for the stream. I prefer that chat.
I'm not going anywhere until I've got the map of the Reef of Doom.
I prefer that chat educates the stream and not me. 80%, baby! We're 80% through the game. Okay, so we have to figure this out. So yellow and red is oranges. And blue. Can I take this back? I can. Well, what I'll try to do is... How do you can't make blue. It's a primary color. Let's place
I think I should try putting another object there.
Do I have anything that's blue? Dabba-dee? Zeta was blue. And wait, there was an empty blue crystal. I have to do something with the crystals here. Right? Or... He said there was an empty blue crystal here, which means I have to... Do I have to pixel hunt for it? Or use... No. Use one of these?
It's the yellow crystal I found in the Atlantis throne room.
Throne room. Maybe there was something else down in Atlantis. He says there's a loose crystal. Maybe I can take it now?
There's a delta on the purple crystal, a beta on the green crystal, and a zeta on the blue crystal.
Remember farts? I remember, yeah. But he said there was like a loose crystal. A loose blue crystal. Why would he say that unless I'm supposed to get it? Get it here. I'm not seeing it. Why would they say there's a empty blue crystal if you can't actually get it? Why would they say that? The blue crystal's here, I just don't know how to get it. You're not sure what engine ABC Murders was made in, but it made your PC sound like a jet engine. Oh, really? That can happen. So we can try placing this crap on here. Just the wrong one.
I guess I should try a different combination.
We need blue somehow. It said there was blue, but it's giving me a yellow and a red instead. Pedestal. Makes you take it back automatically. Try red. What's the deal here?
I guess I should try a different combination.
What is the deal here? I must have to use these crystals to get other crystals somehow. Can I...
It's the red crystal I found in the Atlantis throne room.
Hey, hold your fire. What's the twin with Pompeii? What you talking about Pompeii? Pompeii? No, what's the deal with the Atlantean rock? What's the deal with any of this? What's the deal? There's a loose crystal at the strip club. Oh, is that... there's no strip club location in the game. Maybe it's debating me, yeah. Hey, Acula Regis. Yeah, welcome to the Titan of Retro Gaming channel. Maybe you have to put a different... Maybe there's another way to go. I can't even go in there anymore. It doesn't even let me go back in there. Didn't I go in there before? Some games don't know how to stop spitting frames. Oh, maybe you can walk further this way. I bet you can. I was wrong. Well, I'll try going in here. There's this.
It's a model of the lost city of Atlantis.
Can't do anything on the model. Can't interact with it. Can I interact with any of this? Got the saltwater taffy. There's no other crystals here. Can I walk further? No. I can't walk any further. A model. Can't use anything on it. Can't use the crystals. Can't use the taffy. Can taste it or look at it.
If it's watertight, it's good enough for me.
Do I need to re-plug the... The doormat says twinned with Pompeii. Oh. Fair enough. It's fair enough. In Pig Greek? What's Pig Greek? ABC Murders is a Unity game. Wow. Have you played the sequel ABC D Murders? It's pretty good as well. Nothing else down there. You saw in my stream that I'm interested in getting into rock climbing. You've been doing it for 15 years. Trad, sport, and boulder. You do it all. If you have questions, fire them away. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I'd like to do it, but I guess I'm a little nervous about getting started. About learning how to auto belay. Because I feel like I'm gonna mess up and like break the gym or something. It's like a little too foreign for me to, but I'm gonna try to do it sometime. Take a lesson next time I have a chance. Ocula Regis. When I have a chance, probably next month. Shucks. Should I take these? Should I take one of these back? What makes blue? Purple and yellow make blue, right? Do purple and yellow make blue? What if I try using the purple?
It's the purple crystal I found in the Atlantis throne room.
What do purple and yellow make? And then what makes purple? I might have to use a different combination, but you can't really combine.
It's the green crystal I found in the Atlantis throne room.
I'm a little stuck. I'm not even sure what to use where. You can't use anything on the crystals. You can't use these crystals. I don't know where to use this Atlantean stone water, this taffy.
This looks like a delicacy. Maybe I could trade it for something less exotic to eat.
I've got to somehow get the twinned with Pompeii. Should I place a different? Should I try different combos? But there's 4. Green was beta. Alpha. Wait. Delta. Delta was purple. Well, you're red now.
I guess I should try a different combination.
Do I just have to try the right combination? I'm not getting it. Because it said Delta, Beta, Zeta. And this is definitely Beta. It said Beta was green. So if I put the green there, and then Delta is this, right? Purple. And then Zeta is blue. But we don't have a blue. We've got a yellow, a red, and a purple. Start with bouldering. You don't need ropes. You just need shoes and chalk. It's easier to meet people and interact. Okay. Bouldering is fun but sucks as a short person. Oh. Plus is expensive? I'll have to see if there's a bouldering thing. Maybe that's easier than learning auto belay. Okay, Ocula Regis. Cool. Thanks for that tip. Leave me alone so I can climb my rocks. You just want to be alone. You don't want to be social in bouldering. You saw a guy auto belay on a website. He was very flexible. Cool. Let's look at this.
Each pedestal seems to have a small indentation on it. I should be able to place things there.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm so stuck. Are these lightsaber crystals? It seems like it. This game gets you super duper stuck. I don't want to look it up because we're so close to the end, but I'm not sure. There was nothing I seem to be able to use anything on down there. I need to get a blue crystal somehow. And it said, and it might be trolling me, it said something about there being a bare blue crystal in this pile of crystals. But you can't use anything on the crystal pile.
It's used for grabbing small boats, I guess.
You can't use anything on it. You click on this and now this is all it says.
A beta on the green crystal and a zeta on the blue crystal.
Oh crap, I just mixed the... You're right, I just missed the stupid pixel hunt for the crystal. I see it now. It's so obvious when you pointed it out, Hold Your Fire. There was a blue crystal sitting right there. I couldn't see it. Because my eyes weren't open, man. If your eyes aren't open, you're never gonna live life, man. You gotta open your eyes. Thank you, Hold Your Fire, for having your eyes open and being woke. I'm not as woke as the kids today. Alright, I just had to get the stupid blue crystal, which was kind of a little pixel hunt, not a major pixel hunt, though. It was like right there. It was sitting right freaking there. Zen, climb solo, or get excited with other peeps. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna force myself to go and do it.
Trick.
I'm being social anxiety not going and doing it. But I want to do it soon, Ocular Regis. I want to do it soon. I like that tip. I'd like to learn how to auto-belay and do it myself. So now where do I go? Because I don't know if I don't think I go further. There was a door, which I don't remember where I saw that last. Not this save. Let's save over this one. Atlance W. Do I... So I opened the gate, and does that mean, what's his face can get in? I didn't open my eyes, man. You climb too, Mel? Do you climb? You like solo climbs? Do you climb? Do you climb? You work boulder projects solo, but your strongest sends have been with groups of people and feeding off the stoke. That sounds cool. I just like to try it for sure, see if I like it. Down the elevator? Oh, Freebird, thank you. You've played this game? There was or you saw the wall when I missed it, where I missed it. Cool, thank you. I'm gonna eat a banana now. It's time for the stream where I eat a banana. I need a napkin. Banana messy. Builds killer muscles. I'm into that. I want to do a physical activity. Every time you eat a banana, you gotta go make a noise. You love hiking, but you're not active, but climber, but you do climb sometimes. I'm looking for an activity that I can do at my own pace. It seems like rock climbing would be a good one. I don't have to sign any weird contracts. I can just go whenever I have time.
Now Nematode can get his submarine into Atlantis.
Oh, that down there.
I should
Cool.
go and signal him now.
Okay. There you go. Thanks, Freebird. I can just go whenever I randomly have time. I like that duck. That duck is sick.
Naha! It looks like he's found the tunnel already.
Okay, cool. So now we do go down and talk to Nematode? He better not betray us, little turd. Banana bar. It's not a banana bar. It's just a banana. Yo, Nematode, I got you to your Atlantis, homie. What do you think? You peeled the banana wrong? Oh, you want to peel it from the opposite end like a gorilla? Well, what are you going to do about it? Arrest me?
I did my part of the deal. I got you into Atlantis. Now you must give me that map for the Reef of Doom.
Give me my map. Give me my Reef of Doom map.
Oh, all right. Here it is.
That was easy. Yeah, you see that boat?
Use it wisely.
Like that 3D?
Those are uncharted, shark-infested, pirate-ridden waters. Very dangerous to those who don't know what they're doing.
Captain, I've been to the moon in a converted steam engine. I've traveled to the bottom of the sea in your submarine. I've visited the most debauched vermin nests in the East End of London. Goodness, I've even been into my manservant's bedroom. Give me some credit. I've faced some pretty horrible things over the past few days.
If you think you're man enough, then go ahead. But don't say I didn't warn you. Now, how about this place? Where are all the mermaids, then? Did you tell them I was coming? Did you?
I hate to be the one to break the news to you, but it appears they've all left.
All of them? Where have they gone?
Apparently, they've formed a synchronized swimming team and have gone on a tour of tourist hotspots in the Mediterranean.
No! No!
Well, I'll be off then. Thanks for the map.
Well, why don't you just go to the Mediterranean, bro? Now I have skin fibers in my banana. Good. Skin is delicious. You cleaned your gaming fans and it's more quiet. Oh yeah, I cleaned out my stuff and it got better too. If a good computer just gets hot, you recommend CPUs with highest possible single thread performance if people want to play Unity because of all the things you were explaining earlier. Joke attempt 2, banana bar. There we go. Banana bar, banana bar, banana bar. There you go, Tonda. I get it now. Guys, we got our map that we need. Poor Captain Nematode will never get his mermaid GF. He has a mermaid fetish. He only wants to date mermaids. Reminded you to eat your daily banana. You eat one a day? My new stream lunch, my stream lunch of the moment is a peanut butter sandwich and a banana. Hey Stuart, not much. What up? What? How you? Hi. Not hearing any banana bite sounds because it's soft. It's not crunchy. From the corner of your eye, it looked like the guy beating on the floor was beating something else. Like what? What did it look like he was beating? 4 bites and only 1 sound. Oh, you wanted me to squish it more? Like that? There you go. There, that should make up for it. If you braid your threads, you can combine them into one single thread. I never thought about that. Why don't tell Intel, someone tell Intel. Okay, now let's give him the Atlantean rock and we can get Mossop free. We need our manservant.
I say, Chief, instead of eating my gristly, greasy, disease-ridden companion, try this instead. You might like it.
It's like a Slim Jim, Atlantean Slim Jim.
It's called rock. It's sweet. Go on, it's lovely.
And it won't rot one's teeth?
Not as much as eating my manservant will. His liver is marinated in alcohol. Very unhealthy. No, the rock is much safer.
Very well. Release the little fat person. The hunting dogs will have to eat something else.
The hunting dogs? What do you mean?
We were cooking your friend for dog food. Heavens, you don't think we were going to eat him, do you? We're not savages, you know.
Yeah, we're gonna feed the manservant to dog food. That's
That
cruel.
was a close call, sir.
We got his
I
clothes
thought
back on.
I'd had it.
I simply assumed that if the results of you being cooked are anything like the results of your cooking, then the whole tribe would have been wiped out from food poisoning. I couldn't allow that to happen.
No, sir. I suppose you couldn't.
Do I need some gummy fun mix? No, I don't want to. I might. No, I actually got rid of the open bags because I don't want to eat that much candy. Chanko. Okay, got Mossop. But I did accidentally get some Haribo sour to compare them. Right.
That's our transport to and from the ship.
Back to the ship we go. There, mate. Let's go. Hey, Chanko. You smell the rock that's not cooking? Really? How do you smell it if it's not cooking? It still has that much of an odor? The fools laughed you out of Intel HQ, but you'll have the last laugh. You'll show them how to braid their threads. Those Intel bastards. Yeah, at least we didn't have to murder a cute animal, Kira. I was sad because I thought something bad was going to happen to that cute animal. Alright. Are we there? Or do we have to give the map to... give the reef map to the captain?
Here you are, Captain. It's a map to the reef.
Reef.
Thank goodness. We would have been dashed into matchwood if we'd just steamed in blindly.
Captain Birdseye. Bye, Adrian. Have a good day. Through the arch. Nice. You're making it. This is a slow boat. Speed up. What a
We're through! Let's find this island of yours, shall we, Mr. Fanshawe?
Capital idea.
Finally.
By the way, I must congratulate you on your navigational skills. I don't think anyone else could have got us through that reef alive.
It was touch and go, Mr. Fanshawe. I did not think the engines would have held for much longer. They're no built to take that kind of stress.
Ship ahoy!
Another ship.
Ship ahoy!
Uh-oh.
Another ship? In these waters?
We'd better investigate. And if they found an easier way around the reef, I want a refund.
Who's this ship? Is this going to be the Gene Machine guy's ship or pirates? Uh-oh. This looks like pirates. Hey, Nick Stellar. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Oh no. Pirates.
It is
What
pirates.
makes you think they're pirates, sir?
Nice. One of the cutscenes. Slowly pan up to the Jolly Roger. Yeah. Gigantic Jolly Roger. Save to
Just
diskette.
a hunch, Mossop.
I will.
Just a
I
hunch.
did. Damn, so something else is stopping us from getting to the island. The island of the talking cat. Maybe they'll be friendly. Maybe it's just a joke, and they'll be friendly. Arr. Oh, okay, they're just pulling up alongside to say hi, or maybe it's a ghost ship. Look, a 3D pirate ship now, too. A tanker and a pirate ship. This is incredible. It's like a Warcraft 2 cutscene.
It's pulling alongside. I think they want to talk to us.
Oh,
Ahoy there, me
it's
hearties!
this jerk.
Hello, Piers, old chap.
It's my
Bet
nemesis.
You didn't expect to see me here, did you? Like my new set of sails?
What do you want, Rafe? You creepy cove.
Oh, it's perfectly simple, Piers. I want you. Come over to my galleon.
It's not going to be much of a race if we're on the same ship,
We're
is it?
racing this guy
I
to
think
the
it'll
island.
possibly turn out to be a dead heat in that case, don't you?
Things change, Piers. It's not about racing anymore.
Look, I'd love to sit around and chat, but I've got to get to Dinsey Island. Bit of a rush, you see. Sorry.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that, old chap. Captain, would you mind awfully handing over your passengers to me? You must be joking. I'm a man of honor, and if I am hired to take someone to Dinsey Island, then I will take them there, and no amount of arguing will
He's wearing
persuade me
tights.
otherwise.
He's wearing tights. This is our rival who we were racing to Dinsey Island, the gene scientist island. And now he wants me to come over to his boat. We were racing because that's how we got the funds, because we made a bet on who would get there faster. Oh, crap. Now we've been captured.
Aha! Well, I think that captain gave in far too easily.
One cannon shot.
I definitely want a refund from the CAD.
Yeah, it's our rival.
Hello, my little captives. How are you doing?
What's the meaning of this, Kingpiece? Is this some pathetic attempt at cheating so that you can win the bet?
Piers, calm down. I've already won the bet. I've been to Dinsey Island.
I don't believe it. How did you get there first?
It was quite simple, really. While you were messing around trying to charter a ship in London, I bribed the harbour master to let my ship through the blockade. I had a massive head start.
Yes, this ship of yours. What manner of vessel is it?
It's a genuine antique, but since it was second-hand, it was obviously cheaper than buying one new. And it came fully crewed by men who appreciate my way of doing things.
Yes, pirates. I can see that. But if you've won the bet, what do you want with me?
Well, when I got to the island, I met this affable chap called Dr. Dinsey, who, strangely enough, you neglected to mention when you proposed his journey, Piers, you naughty boy.
You met Dr. Dinsey?
Yes, we got on like a house on fire. I really admire what he's planning to do with his gene machine, and, well, to cut a long story short, we've teamed up. I said that I would track down the people who were trying to thwart his plans, and he will make me commander of his armies. And as you are no doubt aware, he who controls the mutant hordes will control the planet.
You're as balmy as he is.
Oh, Piers, can't you see that genetic engineering is the future? Imagine cows crossed with elephants. Think of the rump steaks you could have.
Think of the cowpats.
Imagine humans crossed with sheep. How docile they'd be.
Actually, I remember reading about a lonely farmer who was trying to do something like that.
Kingpiece, you're sick. What you're suggesting is immoral, degrading, and it goes against all of God's will.
But don't you see? Using the gene machine will make us gods.
So where do we fit in? Why haven't you killed us if you think that we're a threat?
Isn't it obvious? The doctor needs raw materials for his experiments. You will be the next victims of the gene machine.
Oh, they're taking us to the island to be used as an experiment. How are we going to get out of this one? Walt Disney? Pretty close to Disney. So we were trying to stop this Dr. Dinsey from creating a mutant army, and our rival has now teamed up with him. And now they're going to deliver us to be experimented on. The meme machine. Oh, that would be worse than the gene machine. Memes are already taking over the world. Memes are more powerful than mutant animals, humans. Oh, cool. An airship. Nice. 3D airship. Blimp.
Is that the gene machine?
Don't be silly, Mossop. It's some sort of flying machine. We're dealing with a mad doctor here. Goodness knows what other things he's invented.
The beams are by. Dr. Robotnik's mean bean machine. Good game. Solid game. We should play that. If we have extra time today. We should play Dr. Robotnik's mean bean machine. Oh, look at those things. It's Dr. Dinsey.
Rafe, my boy. Back at last. And I see you have brought guests.
Oh, creepy.
I have indeed, Doctor. Allow me to introduce Piers Fanshawe, gentleman and would-be hindrance to our plans.
Gonna get turned into furries.
And what
Oh, no.
about the fat one?
Just a common servant, not worth caring about.
Oh, Caesar. He can't talk about me like that.
Dr. Bill
I'm afraid he's
Hader.
right, Mossop. It is important to remember your place in the pecking order,
Yeah,
no
the-
matter what your situation.
In the movie, but Bill Hader plays Dr. Dinsey Valheen. Hey, Charlie. What's
Sorry,
up,
sir.
Charlie?
I'll bear that in mind in future. What's left of it at any rate.
Doctor, I've heard so much about your plans, but very little about the man behind them. It puzzles me as to why you seem to have such a grudge against humanity.
Since you ask, Mr. Fanshawe, and because you are not long for this world,
Yeah, Harry,
I will
son.
recount to you the distressing story of a young scientist cheated of the chance to be successful.
Oh, it's always the scientist that got cheated. That would be cool to be a sweet eagle. You could just fart in the air, Hank Stone.
no.
No one would smell it. It would go right into
Started him off
space.
again. 20 years ago, I was working as a laboratory assistant at the Royal Scientific Institute. I was the brightest worker there. I
Yeah,
studied
that
in
guy
my spare
fixes his hair.
time and did all my work with efficiency and civility. Then, one cold December afternoon, my life changed forever. I was working with a scientist, an absent-minded idiot. Albert Tipple was his name.
Tipple? But we...
Mossop, I don't think the doctor is interested in what you have to say, if you understand what I mean.
That's the guy we went to the moon with. Tipple.
Anyway, while I was otherwise occupied, Tipple accidentally poured the results of his latest experiment into my cup of tea instead of into the flask beside it.
Oh.
When I finally drank my tea, I was taken so ill that all my hair fell out and never grew back. Any of it.
Oh?
But it was an accident.
Not even.
I was ruined.
Oh.
Everybody laughed at me behind my back. I became a recluse, trying desperately to find a cure for my affliction.
Just hair?
Eventually, I stumbled across the idea of genetic recombination so that I could regrow my hair. But the other scientists said it was a silly idea. It would never work. They laughed at me even more.
What about Rogaine? Yeah.
But you made genetic recombination succeed, though.
Yeah, he saved a
You
lot of money
proved
on
them
waxing.
wrong.
He didn't have to ever
Oh, no,
wax his
they were
back
right.
hair.
I couldn't fix my hair, but I could fix them. In the course of
I
my
know
research,
Freebird.
I worked out the plans
Some people
for
would
my
love to have
gene
that.
machine and how I could use it to take over the world.
How did you manage to build it all by yourself? You must have had help.
Exactly.
I joined forces with a fellow sociopath, Captain Nematode. He and his men brought my equipment to this island, where I could be left in peace. We struck a deal that the oceans could be his, and dry land was
It
mine.
was a harebrained idea.
So, what do you have in store for us?
Tipple.
If you're going to put us into your machine, please let Mossop go first. We have a contractual agreement as master and servant that he has to die before I do.
That will come later, gentlemen. Right now, you're just in time for a little demonstration of my amazing gene machine.
Ooh.
Today, we are experimenting with flight so that my armies can bring a new terror to the battlefield.
Oh, sick, yeah.
Death from the skies.
Oh, that sounds cool. Let's do it.
This should be good.
Let's watch.
Witness the vicious attack dog, prized by the criminal fraternity for its innate savagery. Witness the hunting falcon, a quick and ruthless killer, trained to hunt the target of your choice. Both experts in their field, but imagine what would happen if one combined their most dangerous attributes.
A dog bird.
Rafe, throw the switch, please.
Oh,
Right-ho,
my
Doctor.
goodness. This is going to be good. A flying dog? I guess hair matters, Chanko. I have enough hair, so I guess I never think about that. Where are my fellow sociopaths at? Anybody else into this? No, flying dogs. Whoa! That's way different than I thought was gonna happen. It's like a griffin. That's horrifying.
Behold, my creation!
It's gonna eat him?
Good lord.
How do you make it loyal?
Right, the show's over for now. Put them in one of the cages, Rafe. I will deal with them later.
Damn.
Well, that's it, sir. We will be put into that machine and be transmogrified into something ghastly.
Look on the bright side, Mossop. In your case, whatever you are turned into will doubtless be an improvement.
I'd just like to say, it's been an honor working for you, sir.
That's a mixer? Not a gene
We're not
machine, it was
finished
all
yet, my dear
holograms.
chap.
Holograms.
I'll find a way out of this. If I don't get back to England alive, I don't even want to think about what Mirabella will do to me.
That was pretty cool. So he's making way more than just talking cats. Let's save. The first thing that came out of this was talking cats. And one. So I think we're close to the end of the video game. Hey, Antonakis. Oh, this is like the one episode of Gilligan's Island. Yeah, where the scientist tries to splice together Gilligan and the skipper, and they succeed. And then at the end, they use the machine to split them back up again. Yeah, that's a great episode. Oh. Okay, before we do the conclusion of the scam, I need to take like a 1 minute break, 1 minute bathroom break. Be right back. In one simple, tiny, very small, not even noticeable minute. Wow, what a very short, non-noticeable break. Totally and completely unnoticeable and extremely short. Alright, here we go. Let's try to figure out the rest of this game. AFK. That's true, nobody says AFK anymore. They always say BRB. Away from keyboard. Not at my keyboard, fool. Say, let's change it to INAMKF. I'm not at my keyboard, fool. Let's change it to that. One of the actors that played Alexander died last year. Oh my god. That sucks. So let's look around.
Looks like a victim of Dinsy's experiments.
What do you think this is? A squid? What is this a mixture of?
Looks like a victim of Dinsy's experiments.
Like an octopus blob. Tentacle? Oh, look at this bear. Look at this bear animation. Oh, he was dancing for a minute. He's sad, sad, sad. Oh, it's a bear rat. And then he starts dancing. Oh, yeah. Oh, then he starts dancing. And then, oh, back to the sadness. That sucks. How about the henchman?
That looks like one of Dinsy's early experiments. A resounding failure, I suspect.
AFK, gotta go party. No, it's a lie. You're not partying.
He's not important. He's my manservant.
Lock.
It's a solid lock.
What do we have? We have a calling card.
It has my address and the correct spelling of my name printed on it.
Okay, so that's the only inventory item I have. There's a lock on...
It's a solid lock.
On Mossip. And I don't have a lock, though. And I can... Let me talk to the henchman.
Hey, ugly person.
Who? Me?
No, I'm talking to your better-looking friend.
Oh.
Of course I'm talking to you. Good grief, you're stupid as well as cosmetically challenged.
Yeah.
Duh. Chanko, you asked your girlfriend, are you the only one you've slept with? She replied, yes, all the others were 9s and 10s. Good Al-Lo joke. Solid Al-Lo joke. I need to go to the toilet.
I need to go to the toilet.
You've got to go where you're sitting, like I do.
Ooh. Well, I want a separate cell.
I want a separate cell.
Let's bring it back.
I can't lodge
Bring back
with the
AFK.
servants.
I can put you in a cage with one of the other animals if you want.
No thanks. At least I know what kind of animal Mossop is.
I like how he's just slightly tilting his head, where he's like all bent over. Let us out.
Let us out!
No. I'm not supposed to do that.
Pierce doesn't want to sit in my
I'll
soiled
talk
his
to you
pants.
later. I'm too busy being incarcerated.
Okay, so we've got a lock here. We've got henchmen we can look at.
That looks like one of Dinsy's
Talk
early
to.
experiments. A resounding failure, I suspect.
Ocular Regis, thank you for subbing for 6 months. That helps the stream a lot, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and thanks for the rock tips.
I can't reach that switch from in here.
Thank you very much for that sub. Here's a deer face. There was a deer face earlier. It's gone now. Tentacle, something with a tentacle. Attack.
Considering I don't even know what's on the other end of that tentacle, any form of attack would be quite foolish.
It's funny because every once in a while, you'll have this attack thing, and you never can actually do it. Talk to the tentacle?
I don't know what you are, but help us get out of here and I'll try to help you.
I got gene machined into a deer. We're talking to the tentacle.
Hear me?
I don't know, sir. Maybe it did, and it just hasn't got a mouth to answer with. I wonder what the rest of it looks like.
Good point, Mossop. Actually, I'm not sure I want to see what it looks like at all. It might be horrible.
So we've got to get that tentacle to pull that switch.
I've said all I need to say to that thing.
Well, then what do I need to do? Attack?
Considering
No.
I don't even know what's on the other end of that tentacle, any form of attack would be quite foolish.
You could be mixed with an animal. Which animal would you choose? A bird would be cool, but birds are really weak. You'd want to be something that could do something cool, but would also be really strong. Maybe just like a cheetah, so you could run really fast. That type of thing. A human cheetah. Or like an elephant, you'd be really tough, like tough skin. Or a rhino. Maybe a rhino. You could have really tough skin. Are there any bulletproof animals? I don't think so, right? So, what's the coolest thing that animals do? They can like run fast and fly, or maybe a fish. You could gills. Gills would be cool. You could go underwater. That's probably the coolest animal to be spliced with.
Ugh. What kind of horrible, slimy creature is that?
Talk to the tentacle.
I don't think we want to
The
know,
face
sir.
ain't listening. A cheetah man.
My guess is that the lever controls the cage doors in here.
Starfish can regrow limbs. It's slow though, right? It takes a while.
I can't reach that switch from
What's
in
up,
here.
Inks? It's slow though. You'd like regrow your arm in like, how long does it take a starfish to regrow? Maybe I talk to the henchman again now? Here we go.
Do you do tricks or can you only drool?
Lizards regenerate, that type of thing? Oh, we pissed him off.
What do you mean?
Well, do you fetch a stick? Roll over and dive for your country? That sort of thing.
I've never tried.
You'd have
Would
to
you
live
like to
underwater?
learn?
Oh, it's true.
Yeah.
All right, we'll start with something simple, like a somersault.
Make him
How
do a
do I
trick.
do that?
Octopus can
Right.
camouflage?
You start by taking a long run up to get some speed, so step back a few feet,
To here?
just a bit further.
And then, oh, the tentacle. Oh, death by tentacle. Oh, we just murdered it. Okay. That's fine. He seemed like so innocent, though. Oh.
I guess it understood me, Mossop.
Wow.
How horrible. Grabbed by the tentacles. Are you going to free that creature for saving us, sir?
Murdered that man.
Not just yet. You saw what it did to our captor. We'll let it out later. Much later.
Oh, now we just pushed it open? Okay. And he still has his head turned. Evolved armadillos bulletproof? Really? So maybe I'd want to be, maybe like a dolphin, so you can just hold your breath for a really long time. Then? Tardigrades are indestructible. Oh, they like maybe a 2-year lifespan. But you'd have the lifespan of a human, but you'd be indestructible like a tardigrade. Or a tortoise. Oh, you could have like a shell. You could just hide in your shell, and that would be bulletproof. Should we let all the... Thanks
if
for
I
the
do
follow.
that, I'll alert Kingpiece and his ruffians to my
follow,
new
Master
freedom.
Blasta. Alright, well, let's save since we got out. And figure out what else to do here. And 2. We murdered that poor man. This is a pretty good game, right?
Kingpiece and his cohorts are still out there. We've got to make the most of the fact that they don't know we've escaped.
Well, here's a dead guy. Just can't even click on him anymore. Okay, let's go this way.
Come on, Mossop. We have to stop Dinsey.
Splice with the elusive trouser snake. Never heard of that. Oh no, Dinsey's here. Well, he's not looking though. We're safe as long as he's not looking. There's a flare. Mossop. Honk, 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 honk. Dr. Dinsey. Should we flare him? Talk to him?
I think I should prepare a surprise for the doctor before I reveal my presence.
I want to see him splicing of more animals, though. Give him a flare?
I make it my strict policy never to give anything to crazed megalomaniacs who are ready to conquer the world. I'm quite old-fashioned like that.
Okay. Let me look at him.
That is Dr. Dinsey, my nemesis.
Maybe I can walk over to him. Maybe... Can I walk behind him?
It's Dr. Dinsey's gene machine.
Are we gonna blow this up with a flare?
It's Dr. Dinsey's gene machine.
I can't use anything on it. Can I... I could use the flare.
This should foul up his dastardly machine.
We're gonna screw his machine up. Whoa. Okay. Now it's burning back there. Nice. Before we beat this game, I forgot we have to run a quick... amazing... we have to run a quick, amazing trailer for... What? Iceborne Monster Hunters? There's an expansion for Monster Hunters? Oh my gosh, revealing even... Oh, something went wrong. Let's refresh it. Revealing even more monsters, gear, and plot details that hunters will face in Monster Hunter World Iceborne expansion. What the heck? Go back to the beginning. Oh my gosh. Have you guys seen this trailer? Hold on one second. I gotta pop my chat back out. Gotta get my chat back out. Chat, get over here so I can talk to you. You guys seen this latest trailer for Monster Hunter World Iceborne? My goodness.
This old Everworm, from what we know, has the power to obliterate ecosystems from their very foundation.
Oh, that's powerful.
We must stop it no matter the cost.
We must. We must murder it. We must murder it, Capcom presents. Oh my goodness. Iceborne's a huge expansion to Monster Hunter World. You do need Monster Hunter World to play Iceborne. Pick it up digitally for new players. You can pre-order the Master Edition, which contains both World and Iceborne. The Iceborne expansion and the all-in-one Master Edition are out September 6th on PS4 and Xbox One with a Steam release January 2020. Now let's enjoy this incredible trailer on the story of Iceborne. It's an ice world with ice creatures. I bet you fire will be strong against them. You have not seen it, Mel. You enjoy Monster Hunter World but suck at it? I still need to get it. It looks great. Zarg, you love Monster Hunter?
Songs. The ecosystem.
Songs?
Old
Whoa. Like Seath the Scaleless up in here.
About Velkhana?
Holy goodness. We'll get back to that retro game in 1 second. We just gotta check out this trailer for Iceborne. The Dragon Razor. What does that do? Wait, isn't there a way that we can just change its mind without murdering it? Must we murder this? Whoa, must we murder this beautiful monster? Whoa, what's on its head? Holy macaroni. That doesn't look like ice, that looks like lava. We must murder all the big meat animals, Aruka. Monster Hunter has always had a plot, yeah, Maslow. It's just, the focus tends to be on the monster hunts, but it's always had a plot. Ice Cream World. Ooh, ice cream. Ooh, look at this. Jeez. Watch yourself. Watch out. Is anyone looking forward to this big time? I still don't have Monster Hunter World on my PC. I might get that Master Edition, though. You just started playing with your nephew. It seems like a lot of fun, Inks. That's cool that you can play. You can capture monsters? Right.
Unnatural fault lines all over this place.
Unnatural fault lines?
This all points to frequent seismic action throughout the area.
Wait a sec.
The old Everwar.
That guy is like a winter guy. He looks like winter himself in his hair. Hey, Darge. Yeah, it's cool. The expansion, too.
This may be a 5th fleet assignment. But your master left you something to find.
There's like it seems like there's a deep story in this.
Then it will be lost forever.
Does the original Monster Hunter World have cutscenes like this?
Hunters fight hard and stay
Oh, you're
smart.
welcome, Joy. You get all your gaming info from this channel? Oh, well, you're welcome.
Hey.
There's like long cutscenes with characters and stuff. Monster Hunter World Iceborne, wow. The expansion and the all-in-one Master Edition are out September 6th on PS4 and Xbox One, with the Steam release in January 2020. Oh, there's more. Whoa. Holy, what the hell was that? It has cutscenes? Okay, cool. Oh, there's more, though. Let's get all the deets. Massive expansion, base game required. Hey, Metal Deer. Monster Hunter World Plus Iceborne equal the Master Edition. Also, I want this game so bad, actually. Get the pre-order to get the Yukimo armor, get the Silver Knight layered armor, 3 Jesters, 2 6 face paint, a Decker set, boost your way to Master Rank with the Guardian armor set. Wow. 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 Okay, guys, thank you for staying tuned for the sponsored content. That helps the stream very much. Back to the game. Thank you for staying tuned. Thank you very much. Back to the Gene Machine. Back to the completion of the Gene Machine. Which is another word for Mean Gene Okerlund. Back to the Gene Machine. Mean Gene. Didn't Mean Gene pass away? He was a little too mean. he something about him being mean. What up, Metal Deer? Those armors do look cool. I really do want that game seriously, but I feel like it's gonna take over my life. Let's get another flare. Should we throw another flare behind the thing? Keep throwing P? You wrote a P? Oh, and then it went away. Yeah, I think I might... Should I get that game? It's gonna be bad for me, right? Unhealthy. Oh, that one just totally went away. So we can only use one flare? P for poo. Precisely. Heyo! Monster Hunter might be exactly the game I'm looking for. Where I can just do a mission and then turn it off and then do something else. Alright, let's talk to Dr. Dinsey.
I think I should prepare a surprise for the Doctor before I reveal my presence.
Oh, maybe
Running away is not an option for a gentleman.
Well,
I must face Dr. Dinsey now.
It's fun to prepare for Monster Hunt Stockholm Imperial's rank up armor. I mean, I've played a good amount of Monster Hunter. Mostly the Freedom 3 Unite, or Freedom Unite on PSP. And then I played a bit of the Wii one. Regular Wii. Try? Forget which one it was. Yeah, I love Monster Hunter, and when I've played World, it seems like I would really be into it. It's just a question of, do I want to just be into one game? Though I only play one game at a time anyway. I'm gonna play No Man's Sky and Stardew. Oh god, so many games to play. So I may get another flare. Seems like whenever I try to use the flares, they just burn out now. Right? Okay, okay, so they're always just burning out. Let me grab one. Yeah, I have to play Stardew, right? And I have to finish Final Fantasy X.
It's Dr. Dinsy's gene machine.
So, give him a flare?
I make it my strict policy never to give anything to crazed megalomaniacs who are ready to conquer the world. I'm quite old-fashioned like that.
Okay, give him my calling card?
I make it my strict policy never to give anything to crazed megalomaniacs who are ready to conquer the world.
I really would like to get into Stardew.
Like that.
Talk?
I think I should prepare a surprise for the Doctor before I reveal my presence.
It's burning back there. Mossip, help me. Mossip have a flare?
I give him food, lodgings, occasional payment, and a reason to live. What more could he possibly want?
Talk to Mossip. Help me.
How shall we escape, Mossip?
Yo, Earth Machine, what's up,
I don't know, sir. As you are aware, I have little capacity for creative thought and absolutely no initiative in situations requiring quick thinking and rapid response to external stimuli.
You didn't think of that yourself now, did you, Mossop?
Correct, sir. I went into one of those free personality assessment booths on the old Kent Road.
Oh, I know what you mean. The ones that are designed to recruit you into strange cults that require half your disposable income.
Exactly, sir. But after they tested me, they said they didn't want me to join.
Because you didn't have enough money?
No. They said I would be disruptive to their karma.
Well, let me say this one more time. He always just says the same thing, but maybe he'll say something different this time.
I wouldn't like to say so. I'm sure you have a good plan as usual.
Okay, well, so...
I have nothing more to say to you.
I can't talk to him without preparing a surprise.
It's Dr. Dinsy's
I click on that and nothing
machine.
happens. I look at him.
That is Dr. Dinsy, my nemesis.
Do I have to walk closer? Do I have to... Because I can't go back this way. I can't use a flare.
There's nothing useful there.
I can use a flare here. I have a calling card and a flare. Whenever I use the flare, it burns out. There's Gene Machine interact spot. There's... Oh, switches. Shucks. There's a switches. How you doing, Earth Machine? Thanks for recommending those games. I marked them down.
It's one of the control levers of Dinsy's gene machine. It seems to have reverse written next to it. I wonder if it can reverse the direction of genetic transfer. Well, I can but try.
Let's do it. I set it up for reverse.
I don't want to undo my handiwork.
Okay, we set it up to reverse. Now can we talk to him? He walked around Massa.
I say, Dinsy,
there we go.
Over here.
Fanshawe, how did you escape? Oh, never mind. It was probably that idiot assistant of mine.
Yeah, we
shall
murdered
have to deal
him.
with you myself.
We hung him with a tentacle.
I actually came to tell you that I think your machine is fascinating, really fascinating, and I'm awfully impressed. I'm afraid King Peace has misled you as to my intentions. I don't want to stop you. I want to join you.
Yeah, let's trick him.
Sir, I can't believe it. Not you, sir.
He doesn't get
Shut
it.
up.
You're nothing but a worthless piece of detritus in the sewer of humanity.
Oh, no.
You don't belong here with gentlemen such as the Honourable Dr. and I.
Mossip.
But, sir, I never expected you to show me any sort of respect or common decency, what with me being a lowly manservant. But
Mossip.
I at least thought that you liked me.
Mossip doesn't get that we're just fooling.
Liked you? I tolerated you at best. The folly of the lower classes, eh, Dinsy? Now, go and stand in the corner, Mossop. I will deal with you later, after I've discussed the finer points of genocide with the Doctor.
Well, Fanshawe, I have to say I'm shocked, and more than a little impressed. I had no idea you felt exactly the same way as I do about the world. But wait a minute. How do I know this isn't a trick?
Well, my dear chap, for one thing, I could have escaped when I had the chance, and yet I came to talk to you. And for another thing, I may have a solution for your lack of follicular activity.
My hair? You could restore my hair?
I certainly think I could help, but I need to get a good look at your pate. Now, come a little closer.
What if this is a trick to get closer to me?
Well, all right then. Stand on that pedestal over there so I can get a better view. I won't come any nearer.
We're gonna reverse his... Is it gonna give his hair back? Quick, Mossip, run, get help, hurry, Mossip, grab the doctor, beat him to a pulp. What happens if I say one of these other things?
Hurry, Mossop. Grab the doctor and beat him to a pulp.
Not likely, sir. You'll defend him and give me a good thrashing.
The experiment one is interesting. You don't control the character. You order her around through the intercom and watch using the basic system. Sounds very interesting, but it's dry and has a ton of reading. Still could be interesting, Earth Machine. Give him a tentacle wig. Hey, look, put this tentacle on your head. I definitely won't murder you with it. Every bald man's weakness, the promise of hair. It's messed up that we're abusing him like that.
Quick, Mossop, run! Get help!
I'm not leaving you, sir. No matter how badly you treat me.
Oh, Mossop, such a good friend.
Now, Mossop, throw the switch now!
You don't like me anymore. You've joined the dark side.
Oh, for crying out loud, Mossop. It was just a trick.
Just standing
throw
there.
the switch.
What? A trick? You mean it, sir? You're still one of the good guys?
Throw the bloody switch, you fool!
Reverse? What's it gonna do to him? Oh. Turned him into a pig. An injured pig and a snake? Oh, jeez.
I guess he finally
cobra.
discovered what he was made of.
Sir, I think maybe we should leave. This place doesn't feel particularly safe.
Oh, we won.
I have a funny feeling that you could be right for once, Mossop. We should make haste to the galleon.
What about King Peace and his pirates?
We'll deal with that little worm when we come to him.
Wait, we don't have a ship anymore. Didn't that other guy leave? Oh, the thing's blowing up. Why is it blowing up? Because it took a human apart? Alright. If you say so. That's the ending? Oh. Wasn't that a little bit Deus Ex Machina?
I think this extinct volcano has just reawakened. Maybe we should wait and see what happens. From a safe distance.
Those are cool pirates.
What about the others?
They can fend for themselves. All aboard! Let's get out of here!
Clip art of pirate. Kahar. Blown up because the controls are on fire. Oh yeah, I forgot I did that. Alright, well here, they're leaving. Now we have to figure out how to get off the island. Oh, we stopped Dr. Dinsey. That was... Oh, we're still here. This guy's dead body's still here as well. Well, let's open all the cages. Let's let everyone out. Maybe the tentacle monster will save us. Oh, the bear rat. Oh. He's cute. Oh, he's sad. Well, he's free at least. Well, he's a little sad. Oh, maybe he's gonna find his happiness. Find his happy place. You can still eat moss up, that's true. And there goes... Oh, that's like a part bunny, part... I think that's part octopus, part rabbit. Squish, squishy, squish, squish, squish. Okay, so we've set all those free. Now we don't want to go that way because we made the explosions. Now that probably helps us in volcanic rock. Harnessing the energy of volcanic rock. Why don't we all live in volcanoes? Free energy. Oh, I forgot about the flying machine. Let's use that.
You're not thinking of using that, are you, sir?
Sweet.
It's our only hope, Mossop. Climb on and pedal for your life.
Sweet, and we've got Mossop to do all the work. Hell yeah. Sweet. A blimp flying. A blimp machine. Why don't they have that? Why don't we have pedal blimps today? They had them in Victorian era. Oh, and the rock is gonna blow up the... Oh, there you go. That works out perfectly. This game has a lot of Deus Ex Machina. Know what I mean? Actually, I don't know. Doesn't that mean like when a story just resolves itself? Isn't that Deus Ex Machina or no? Liquid hot magma. We should move to the sun during the night. You're right.
We were in the direst peril.
Should.
But you saved us. And indeed, the whole of mankind.
This is still a good game. I don't care.
I simply did what any English gentleman would have done, Mossop.
Hoverhand McNeckbeard, I was
keep your
correct.
speed up.
Okay.
We might be able to make it to the mainland in time for tea.
He just doesn't even care. He's just like, I need to get back for tea. We saved the world. How'd the pirate ship break up? A volcanic rock went and hit it, fired Drake. It shot out and hit it.
Certainly, sir. but I'd just like to point out that this is a tandem, and there is room for one more person in the peddling department.
When the gods just show up and fix everything. Okay, that's what I thought, yeah.
So there is, Mossop.
Although we did
suppose
throw
it
the,
would make it easier for you if someone were to help propel this vessel.
It
threw the-
certainly would, sir.
Flare.
Maybe I could help.
That's exactly what I was thinking, sir.
Capital. I will see about getting another manservant the moment we reach dry land. All the more reason for you to hurry up then, isn't there?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
When a resolution is possible, so something comes out of nowhere. I guess that wasn't necessarily what happened here. It was not a bad ending. It was a little simple, though. I think it actually fits the game, because the game's pretty silly. So, my rival just gets killed by a rocket. That's the end. It's a little simple, but it was still a good game. I thought the game was pretty good. Not the most complicated puzzles or anything, but pretty unique game. You know? Pretty solid adventure game. Silly, unique. I don't know of any other games like that. Sort of echoing like Sherlock Holmes in a way, but sillier. When during Greek play as a deity would rise from the floor of the stage or be carried on in ropes to instantly resolve a plot that would require more effort. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it was a fun game. I wish there was more ending, though. Next, play Innocent Until Guilty. I wanted to do Indiana Jones next, and then maybe Innocent Until Guilty. I'm not sure what to play. We could do a vote, but most people don't know what that Innocent Until Guilty game is. But we could do a poll. We could do we could do a poll. That was a good game, though. The stream is not over yet. We got lots more time to stream today. Until caught. We could do a poll. Oh, the game's over. That's it. That's the end of that game. Okay, we could do a poll. Hey, Pinchy. Okay, let's do a poll. Do you want the next game?